What's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing out there, man? It's your boy MacMaal. It's always a treat when real players meet. I'm back down as I promised y'all. You know what I'm saying? Back bringing that heat. We're gonna be doing this on Wednesdays and possibly Sundays. So I appreciate everybody that's tapped in, and shout out to everybody that tapped in with me. The panel, how y'all doing? Introduce yourselves.
Yo, go
Yeah, you
ahead, go
got it.
ahead. This
No, you
Big
got it.
Bar. Hey, let's talk about the shy. Another podcast coming soon called In the Bar with LeVar. Gotta have you guys on. This guest coming up soon. So
What's up, people
I
out
don't
there?
know
It's
what
JB
y'all just said. I
Reacts.
didn't took myself out and I just came back in.
Shout out to everybody, man. I'm glad to be here. Big Mama.
That's your name, that Big Mama.
Big
Can you
Mama Little
hear?
Drama.
And here's
Can you
He
hear?
said
I
Big
was
Mama Little Drama. That's all.
Big Mama Little Drama.
Okay, we
whatever.
got some more people
How
coming
y'all
in, but
doing?
I'm good, good.
yeah, it's all good, man. It's
Am I
always a treat
having
when real players meet.
Can
connection
you hear us?
issues? I can hear
Oh,
y'all. Can y'all hear me? Is
yeah.
it
Yeah,
working?
we can
Yeah,
hear
we can
you.
hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hear you
Oh,
and see you.
We can hear you.
so it's everybody else's phone that's messing up and not mine.
No, that's your phone, baby.
Nah, it's
That's
just
your
you then.
phone. Hold
I
your own
can't
weight.
You
see.
the
Okay, now
problem.
I can see Lavara. I can't see MacMaal.
Baby, you still on the Sprint Network?
Never,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah,
Don't
Sprint.
play
she
with me.
sprint and did
That's
her
like
wrong.
sitting here saying I have an Android or something.
Oh, wait a minute. You ain't gonna get on Android.
Hold up. That's not the same.
Mm-mm.
So yes, to me it is.
That is not the
Oh,
same.
okay. I
I
think she's
dress
still linked
like,
up with BlackBerry.
hey y'all, I dressed like my influencer today.
What you trying to say you in the pajamas or something?
I'm in the silk
Sandra,
joint.
Silk.
You
The
see it?
silk joint.
I see you. Sandra, always tapping in, always supporting. I appreciate y'all for supporting. Um, I was kind of trying to wait until everybody else tapped in before we actually got into the conversation. I don't know why they asked late, but you know you can't count on the nigga to be on time for shit. They gonna be late for their own funeral.
Black people.
Mhm.
Man.
So other than that, man, how was y'all weekend, man? Tell me something good. What's new? What's good news?
Y'all want to know some real good news?
What's up?
My baby, my new little baby, got casted for Chicago PD, and she's supposed
Oh,
to start filming Friday.
okay. Congratulations to the little one.
Hey,
That's
Yes,
what's
yes.
everybody
up.
got to work around this count.
Hey, hell yeah. Everybody got to
Oh
get at it.
shit, Ricky Smiley just shouted me out. That's what's up.
That's
Oh,
what's up.
snap.
That's what's
Um,
up.
Yeah, I be seeing you and the little one online on Instagram sometimes. I be liking it.
Oh, thanks. We be trying.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
she's something else. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's
How
these
old she
babies
is
are
now?
bull. She's 5 months.
5 months. Okay. Boy, time be
Uh,
flying.
Time fly. Yes, man. It feel like I was just on here pregnant not so long ago.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell y'all this: don't do what I do. Don't try it at home. Don't try it at home.
What
Having
you
a
talking
baby
about?
at 40 is crazy.
So,
Definitely is.
Lost
so
your mind
what's the
having a
worst
40th.
I,
You
so
was
what's the worst
almost out
part?
the door.
What's the worst part
Um,
about it?
um, the worst part, I think, for the worst part, and when they tell y'all postpartum is real,
Mm-hmm.
believe them. It's worse when you come from somebody like myself who just been out here,
Yeah.
not like that, but I've been living life. My son 21, so
Mm-hmm.
to start all over, it's like
Yeah, that is
it's hard
wild.
to. It's like trying to find yourself again because you want to,
I might
you
put a
want
bunny.
to
Mm-hmm.
be a good, you want to try to be a great parent, like
Yeah.
then better than what you were before. But then
Yeah.
when you so used to like being dolled up and everything, I grabbed the quickest thing, t-shirt and the leggings and some
Yeah.
Crocs and a
That's how
ham
it be.
bun.
So you
And
gotta
it's
revert
like,
back to that now. Like, yeah. The go,
yeah,
go,
and it's
go,
really hard when people are just like, oh, you just had a baby, it's okay. And I told them I feel like a whale. I feel like a humpback whale around here. I got more crop than tops around here. You feel me? And I'm like, I'm not one of the people that's gonna go outside and have more stomach than shirt. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, you can't be too top heavy. Well, I guess
Yeah. Oh no, it ain't
what's
even
the
top
what is
middle
it? What
heavy.
is it with the middle? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
These people are middle heavy. Top heavy is
What
nothing. It's the
they
middle
call
heavy.
the booty do, booty do.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's not. I am all
Amazing.
for. I'm all for people looking good, and
yeah.
I'm not a body shamer at all. I've been on both sides, but baby, that booty do is not cute, and it is
It come with
not.
it.
It's not appealing when you got
Yeah,
all this body and not enough clothes. That's not
yeah.
cute.
It just come with the territory though. It is
Yeah,
what
it's
it
not
is.
cute. Like
Well,
you
you
can
gotta
be.
take your ass to the gym or
That
take
too.
your
But
ass to
not
the
even
doctor.
that. It's ways to still be sexy and covered up. You could still be a big girl and look very sexy and be covered up. You do not have to show a lot of skin
But
to feel like
that's like an
got to fit
illusion
in.
though, because really the once the clothes come off, that's the real outfit. So I get what you're saying about the clothes part, but it's like
She
kind of
trying
is
to
what it
get it.
is.
She trying to
You
do
trying to,
big girl positivity. I get what she
I'm just
going
trying
with,
to
right?
be
yeah,
positive, period.
No, no,
Because I've
it's
been
yeah,
it's
there.
it's all good, but at the end of the day, you know, it's more about health than anything. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
Hmm.
And
true.
I
Yeah,
just feel like well, it's probably a broad statement, and it's probably not going to be the most popular statement. But I just feel like people that just overweight and gave up on themselves. And the reason why a lot of women don't say that is because men out here like big women, so
yeah.
they get a positive aspect with being not healthy. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Because
True.
I'm gonna say
it's
this,
men out here that like all kinds of women. So if you're a big girl and you have the same traction as a pretty girl, you ain't no pressure for you to go to the gym because
but
you still getting
let's
action.
also not
Yeah,
forget that there are some people that are on the heavier side that are healthy. Just because you're a little larger doesn't necessarily mean that you're unhealthy. You got to think about some people are a little larger due to genetics. You have some women who deal with PCOS, which is a hormonal thing that they cannot control, which causes them to gain weight. They don't have to eat much. It's just a hormonal imbalance.
Regardless of what it
All them chicken
is and how
tacos
it
catching up with
happened,
them.
being overweight is not healthy on no
But
level,
again, you got
regardless of the
yeah.
situation.
I get what you're saying, but I'm just simply saying there are people who might be overweight who do not have health problems. It is possible to
Well,
be
being
overweight
overweight is a
without
health
healthy.
problem all in itself because
No,
the bigger
sometimes
you,
it can
so
be
here's the
genetics.
hold on, let me say this. When you gain weight, you gain more fat on your body, which
Hmm.
automatically makes your heart have to beat and work harder to pump blood through
True.
your body. So and this is why I'm trying to lose weight at this moment because having them big ass muscles is just as unhealthy as being overweight. When you gain mass in your body, your heart has to over pump, which ultimately
Okay.
causes heart attacks and shit.
Yeah,
So
no, you is right
it
about that.
I'm not saying that just because you're overweight that you can catch cancer or some shit like that. I'm saying ultimately it's just not healthy altogether.
Okay.
It's working harder.
I
Now, if you
I
like an
understand.
athlete or something, and you just like a larger athlete, that might be a little bit different if you can like maintain and sustain it. But just being like a heavier person all the time, your body is gonna work a little bit harder.
Well, this is why when they get older, their knees go out because it's a
That
lot of
too.
pressure on your knees, your ankles and
Boy, when
shit.
you turn 40, your knees go out. I
Yeah,
don't
imagine
care
if
what
you
Yeah,
40
size
and
you wear.
400 pounds though.
exactly.
Shit.
That's cool.
Excuse me, I don't care what size you wear, baby. 40 hit and everything break down. Them oohs and ahs hit you hard. I'm a living
Yeah,
witness.
when you get our age, you go to sleep perfectly fine and wake up with injury.
Everything
Yeah.
hurt. You ain't never lied. You
The way
ain't
you
never
sleep
lied.
fucks you up.
That's why it's good to stay in the gym. Like the women, like y'all can like go a little
Yeah, because
consistent. It's good for you.
it
And
is
not
good
only that, it's harder for women to lose weight like men
after a
because they
certain
have more
age.
estrogen.
Then take
Mhm.
yeah,
Estrogen keeps you from it makes it hard to lose weight. Testosterone burns fat.
it
You know what I'm
does.
saying? So this is why we able to pig out, get fat, and all we got to do is starve ourselves for 3 weeks and we'll snatch back.
Yeah.
Man, it sure ain't the same over here. You
Yeah, it's
look at
definitely
something,
not the
you
same over
gain
here.
5 pounds. You be like, "Oh, that look good." Oh, the scale that moved.
Reason I asked you, I'm thinking about getting wifey pregnant, but she's 36 right now, so I don't know if I really want to wait
I
or
wouldn't. I
Don't do
would
it.
not
Don't
wait.
do it.
Well, let me ask you this: does she have
Who is
any
these
kids?
people that then came in that's not on camera? Y'all got to show y'all face, man. Y'all
Wait,
can't be silent
Yeah,
partners.
hey JB, does she? Do,
yeah,
do you guys have kids already?
yeah. I got two daughters.
She
I
does
got
she have
What you
kids of
mean?
her? Are these your daughters or they're
Oh yeah,
y'all?
yeah.
Oh,
They're ours. Yeah,
they're okay. So she's already had kids before.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. I mean, I must say this. It is something to talk about, and it helps a lot. To I always tell women from my own experience, it helps when the man wants the baby just as
Yeah,
much
for
as you
sure.
do.
Man,
Yeah.
it ain't
It
nothing
it
good about that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
don't do
Hey,
it.
if you
Don't
do
do
it,
it.
you better make sure he wanted just as much or even more than you do. If he tell you, I be telling
Man.
people if that man tell you one time he don't want that baby, you better believe him the first time.
Nah,
Don't
you
try
better
to
take
convince
her.
yourself
Nah,
different.
nah, you gotta take her to the psych ward because they ain't trying to hear
No,
nothing.
I
Some of
mean,
them,
and I guess
because
Yeah,
you'll be
when they go
surprised
the
how
when they go
much.
the other way, when they go the other way, the stuff a dad got to do just to see his own kids
'cause I
is
do want to have
ridiculous.
a I do want to have another one, but it's like I know her that clock is still running up. But you just had yours at 40, so that's why I asked. Like,
Yeah, I
all
mean,
right,
it's just I would say you just have to be there, be more. It's more mental than anything. It's the mental part is the biggest part from my experience. The
okay,
biggest part of it's the mental, like, and you find yourself trying to figure out, like, why do I feel sad? Like, ain't nothing has happened,
yeah,
and it's
mm,
a real life hormonal imbalance as you get older. Like, you
mm.
you really trying to figure out why am I crying or why am I mad? Why do I hate everybody? And ain't
It's
You
nobody
know,
did nothing to you.
I'm glad
even
you
worse than the
said that.
first two times.
I'm
What?
glad you said that, right? So now why in the fuck this even proves my point even more? Why in the fuck is it a problem with a man dating a young woman? Why do we want to
Oh,
date
here
an
we go.
older woman to go through all this emotional shit and ain't nothing wrong with
Young
me?
women are just the worst.
Mm.
You
Who
a
is that
lie.
talking?
What's all that?
Your face need to be shown if you're gonna say so. I need to
I
see
don't
who
even
we
see
talking
nobody
to.
on the screen.
Nah,
Anyway, I'm gonna say this. I'm going to say this. There is nothing wrong with dating a younger woman. I just feel like the narrative that is put out there all the time is that men that are older who want to date the younger women is like the way it comes across from other men is like y'all trying to ruin them. And it's not everybody. I dated older men. I loved older men when I was younger. The first man I ever lived with was 11 years older than me. My son daddy 9 years older than me. Like, I get it, but after dealing with them, I probably shouldn't have dealt with the older man. Because, well, I'm gonna say from my experience, I felt like I knew more than they did. That's just me.
Hold on, you as the younger woman and them as the older man.
I felt like I knew more about life and wanted
Uh,
to navigate differently than they did. I used to feel like you're older than me. You're supposed to be showing and teaching me some things, and I felt like I was doing more of the teaching.
like what type of stuff though?
Just life and okay, so I'm
my
gonna
pen
say
over there.
the first
Excuse
the
me.
first guy that I lived with who was 11 years older than me. At the
Hmm.
time I was working for FedEx. I was making me a nice penny. He moved into my place. And
Mm.
he felt like because I was working for FedEx, he had this thing in his head that I was making all this money and he didn't have to help pay bills.
Right.
Well, you stayed with me and he didn't have a key because the only people that had a key was the people that paid the bill. So he couldn't get in unless I was there. His clothes and everything was there, but you don't get to get a key if you don't pay no bills. And he said it out his mouth, well, I thought you was good because you make good money. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, you done been married, you got kids, like you know how life go.
So
That's not how it go.
you might have chose the
That
wrong old nigga
maturity
because that's
level.
imbalance right there.
No, I
Yeah.
mean,
No,
again,
yeah,
that's
yeah. No,
that's
you get it. Yeah.
yeah, you live and you learn. So people who have been through certain stuff, I would say women who are a little older and have dealt with older men when they were younger and might not had a great experience. Like anybody, if you can keep somebody from going through some bull, you're going to voice your opinion. And of course,
Yeah.
people don't have to take what you
You know
say,
what?
they don't have to listen, but you still
Right.
gonna try to voice and try to keep somebody from going through something if you can.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's funny y'all bring that up. It's twofold, right? Because I've always said women they date when they young and they date an older man, they end up kind of like low key regretting it, but they don't realize that some of those older men, not saying all, but some, actually be going through like a midlife crisis or some shit like that, right?
Mm.
So they be trying to get they try to get their little swag back or whatever, man. And nobody gonna do that, but they ain't having your money and get you a younger woman. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get your thing back up. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is when a man goes through some things when he gets older and he don't want to deal with no bullshit and he's found his peace and stuff and he's very upfront and direct about his stuff. Don't criticize him for dating a younger woman because a woman wouldn't date a younger man because our scales or our
That's a lie. You
preferences
got
are
a lot
different.
of older women that date younger men.
No, they'll date them, but they won't
But
take
they
them
ain't shamed
seriously.
for it neither, though.
Right? They
Yeah,
won't. They gatekeep them little young motherfuckers. They
Yeah,
gatekeep
because they
them
don't
young
want the
YNs.
next cougar to get them.
But
That's why.
that's my point though. That's my point though. See, man, we'll date you. Sometimes some of us might take you seriously. Some of us might not. You know what I'm saying? It's a double-edged sword. But when an older man dates a younger woman, it is more critiqued and talked about than anything.
for sure. But
And you
what's
are
crazy?
Also,
absolutely
That's
some
only
right. And
ain't
I
happened.
think
shamed by the women that's
that's in
outdated.
today's time because if we go all the way back, that's what your grandparents did. Your
Exactly. A lot of
grandma
these
was
families.
married off very young.
Exactly.
It's not nothing new. It's just in today the way it's looked at because of how some people might have experienced it, i.e., women in their 40s and up, they experienced it and just didn't have a great experience. And then sometimes when you talk to your grandparents and the ones who actually did it, it wasn't peaches and cream. Grandma just knew how to not say nothing. Today, women say stuff. They gonna
Yeah.
speak on what they feel is wrong. People are more vocal now than what they were back in the day, but this ain't nothing new. We all know that.
Yeah.
This
A
ain't
lot
nothing
of
Yeah,
these.
new.
but women
A
are
lot of these
more vocal
families.
now because they done turned into men and they don't know how to turn the other cheek.
So
Yeah.
this is my say to that. I feel like this. Women get criticized a lot for, I guess talking too much, talking back, whatever, speaking up, whatever the case may be. But take it like this. You got a woman that's in her 40s, right? When she was growing up, she saw, just like y'all saw the pimps, and that's what it was supposed to be. She saw her aunties, maybe her mama, you know what I'm saying? They might have lived that fast life. So all they knew was, hey, if you better check that nigga. He better not be talking to you like that. So you grow up thinking that's how it's supposed to be. You only know what you were taught. Your parents only know what they were taught to teach you. So sometimes it's just a bad cycle that you were in, and you have to go through so many relationships to understand that certain stuff just don't work.
Yeah,
It
but that's
don't
But
why
work
back.
to
but
That's
that
always
why.
that's
be
But
also
that
toxic.
that's
hold on. But that's why back in the day though, usually you would get with a man that was a little bit more adequate, or probably
Mhm.
older. That's why a lot of these families wouldn't even have came into fruition unless a lot of these women got with older men.
Older men who were more
Because
established.
it
Right.
was more about survival back then.
Hmm.
So to survive, you can't get with somebody that's just on your level as a young man because he ain't been through enough to really take care of you. So you would have to get with a man who has actually done something, has something, able to protect you, resources,
Right.
the whole nine.
And that's true, but it's like nowadays again with the world that we live in, some older men don't always have good intentions for the young women that they dating.
That's
but
true
hey
too.
And that's the
JB.
part that, people highlight more than others because it's hard to figure out if this man is really, trying to date the younger woman to be her protector, her provider, and i.e. all the rest of the above, whatever the case may be, or is he really just trying to,
Well,
what I'm saying? He
well,
got a good showpiece.
in today's age, it's not like y'all just getting handed over like it was back in the day.
Right.
A dad ain't just pushing y'all onto somebody, so y'all actually have this supposed to have discernment to where you can choose the guy. So it's gonna fall back in your hands to say, hey, is this a legit dude or not? See, now y'all got that power to choose. Back then, it was more like, hey, the
This you ain't
father
got no
knew
choice.
the father
JB.
knew this is gonna be a trade, a good exchange. You either marrying for some type of power, resource into a family. But
Mhm.
nowadays it's more about feelings and how I like the person, how much riz, how tall he is, stuff
J,
like that now.
yeah, JB and Big Mama. That's what I was gonna allude to because you both make great points, right?
Hmm.
Like back in the day with the women, because Big Mama opened up the door and said back in the day what they seen with from they aunties and stuff like that. Man, and it's like, yeah, society in the past has shown you that man is more of a resource than anything these days. Okay. And so now in today's modern day times, like the woman she said, it's about feelings because they learn from them and they trying to see if a dude really for them. That goes on the flip side too, because for men and what holds us back, if you don't treat us like a human being, like we bleed the same way you bleed, we feel the same way you. If you don't treat us equally, we out. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
If you give us a whiff to make it seem like we are tool or resource, anything but human, we out. We cut that cord off quick, and we
and
protect
see,
our peace at all costs.
some would call that soft because me and you are not the same. Me and you are
So
not the same. We don't have the same emotions. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't feel the same in a sense. You're a man, you're looked at to be stronger, right? But then you on the flip side, you say, man, when men need to be looked at like, shoot, we got feelings too.
But guess
Don't just
what?
talk to me any kind of way. Ask
So
me how
so
my day was doing.
so.
And I'm gonna use this for an example.
Hmm.
Me and my mama, two totally different people, right?
Hmm.
I'm okay with a man coming to me and he is throwing all his feelings on the line. If you cry, I understand you are human. My mama say, I don't want to hear no nigga cry. Don't you dare come crying.
Mm-hmm.
We're two
Hmm.
different people.
All right,
Well,
Big
You see what
Mama,
I'm
Big
saying?
Mama. Let me retort to that statement, right? And this is the reason I bring this up. Okay, you because we are going into the realm of mental health right now, and it's statistically proven men commit suicide way more at a much higher rate than women do, because
Hmm.
men don't have an outlet. We have no safe space. Because of that, because of what you said, how someone would say may
expression.
deem as a, we have no safe space. Okay, so when you don't have a safe space and you can't talk to nobody, that shit stay on the inside, and you got to deal with that. And as a man that's humble, I don't have all the answers. You know what I'm saying? So just like you all as women, y'all can have conversations to just vent. You know what I'm saying? Men don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We internalize our stuff, and if it get real bad, we'll ask one of our closest homies if you're lucky to give us some advice. But that's probably as far as it go. But with the stuff that we go through, and I'm speaking on it from a public servant, aspect. I can deal with something at work, and or people in the military. They suffer from PSD. You know what I'm saying? Because normal is not normal.
Right.
And the last thing we want to hear is, look, this shit like, oh, we ain't got to get this. We got to get this fixed. Like stuff like that. That'd be the last thing, because all a woman think like he's stronger. He should be able to handle it. But that's the last thing we want to hear is putting more on our plate. We can be stronger, but we don't have to have mountains on our shoulders at the same time. You know what I'm
So
saying?
that's gonna go back to
Yep.
what I was saying. In my mama era, you supposed to have all the answers. In my era today, it's okay for you not to have the answers.
And that's why I think for us as well that we got to be careful not to be playing certain facades as guys. If there's certain
Right.
things that we can't handle, that we need to be aware of that before we actually get into some of those situations where it might test us to where we might not be ready to handle certain situations. But yeah, but I agree with you though. We don't have any outlets though when it comes down to just like getting out emotional intelligence to like a woman or even certain guys we really can't vent to like that.
And
You know,
I'm glad y'all got
we
into
got
this
to internalize
conversation
a lot.
because this is part of what I want to talk about. I didn't get a chance to download this reel, but this is what I want to talk about. This clip that Ricky Smiley shared. I'm finna
Okay.
play it real fast, and then we're gonna talk about it. Okay,
All right.
here we go. It's real shit. I got a lot of men inboxing me about what they should do if they baby mamas take their child away from them. What should they do? I'm gonna tell you some brutal, honest truth, little bro. Ain't shit you can do. To a spiteful, she would do anything to hurt you, right? Anything. And so what you have to do is you have to take power from this. What do you mean, mom? You have to act like you don't give a, because it's come to reality when you act like you don't give it. Okay? Don't let her see that bothers you, because the more she see it bother you, the more bullshit she gonna pull. Don't let her get up under your skin. What you do is you walk away. Okay? Because I know it's gonna hurt. Yeah, I know you're gonna think about your child morning, noon, and night when you're working out, when you're eating, when you're at home. It's gonna hurt you. But let me tell you something. You're gonna stress yourself out so motherfucking bad that you ain't gonna be no good to yourself. I wouldn't recommend fighting in court and all that. See these motherfuckers try to tell you dump it online. Do all you can. Fight hard as you can. No, you don't. You fight hard for your motherfucking self because if you ain't no good to yourself, you ain't no good to nobody else. And that stress will kill you. Okay? So, what I would recommend is every time you try to contact the baby mama or your child, at some point they're gonna come looking for you. Every child wants to know their father. So at some point they're gonna come looking for you. You just gonna have to wait it out. Okay? The relationship might be a little, but you'll have time to make it up if you get on your. So I would recommend instead of paying thousands and thousands of dollars to go to court to get rights just to be on child support, take that mother money and open you a business and get on your. Because at the end of the day, when the child grew up and they found out their daddy was on they and tried to be in their life, and you showed them all these records you kept, or when you was trying to contact them, but this spiteful wouldn't let you see your child. Oh yeah, the tables is gonna turn. Now your child gonna see that my mother was a piece of shit, and it's gonna turn, and they gonna hate that, and then you gonna win at the end. It might take some time. It takes time with a man. That's one characteristic that you have to learn as a man is patience. Okay, you have to learn patience. Okay, so like I said, let them be spiteful. But don't let act like it don't bother you. Stop calling. Stop arguing with her. Stop saying. Stop acting. Act like them your kid and this don't even exist no more. Pop your live your life because she gonna be watching. She gonna be watching you, right? But guess what? This ain't about y'all. This is about the child. And any that uses a child to weaponize against a good father is a dirty, spiteful, broken. And that just is what it is. Because no matter what you got going on between y'all two, it has nothing to do with the relationship of him and his child or her and her child. And it's mighty up that women get the power to take children away from good fathers, but then just complain about is not being there. This is some good and then y'all actually scar men with this. This is why a lot of men scar because you just do spiteful like you use the child, and the only one that hurts, the only one that gets hurt is the child. Now you're gonna have a child splitting emotions between parents, don't know who what, and then when they find the truth out as an older age, it backfires on this. So just wait it out, bro. I promise you. Focus on yourself, get your shit together, and you're gonna be good with your goof ass. On some real shit, I got a lot of men inbox.
Calling niggas
Uh,
goofy at the end.
you know what? I got to kick this off because I can kind of relate to it and go through it. Uh, that young brother that made that video hit it right on the head. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take it a step further. I think most women that does stuff like that are seeking the quickest and easiest way to try to control that dude, which is pretty much through his kids and use that relationship to manipulate and to try to get what she want or profit or benefit from it in some phase because the court system itself needs to change and take that power out their hands. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no consequences. Like I'm going through a situation, even currently, where this woman had broke every agreement that was agreed upon, you know, with the court system. And it's like, there's no consequences. But let me not pay child support for 3 months. I'm going to jail. My passport gonna be revoked. License not gonna be able to get renewed. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of stuff that falls up. So it's like
Bro.
it really is a breakdown in the system of society that is driven by money, unfortunately.
Yeah, I kind of want to piggyback on what the brother said about waiting to see your kid on the back end in the future. I think that's like some real shit because as a man, you really can't slow down. Time don't stop or wait for nobody. So if you're sitting right here trying to be, if somebody's trying to hold you back from seeing your kid, and now you holding yourself back from securing your future, nobody's gonna win. And now, depending on if you got a daughter or a son, it might be different depending on how you got to show up in their life. But even when I was a kid, your brain is different. When you get older, you start end up appreciating some of the things you see your father for who he is as an adult male as you're trying to become an adult, and you're gonna appreciate even if he wasn't there, you're gonna appreciate him in that adulthood of life. So I
because you
understand that
get to make your
100%.
you get to make an adult decision based upon the facts rather than biased opinions. Because
Yeah,
when you have a baby mama and a baby daddy, you have biased opinions because all she gonna do is feed him the negative shit that she feeling. So the
yeah.
child, and then on top of that, even if you have a good father, if you're a good father, if your child lives with the mother, it's already gonna side with the mother because that's who they live with. So it's already gonna be a separation in between as they growing up. And there's going to be a limit to your authority as a father
Hmm.
because yeah, you the father, but I live with my mama, and whatever she say outweighs what the fuck you talking about because that's who I live with. So, and then it becomes a issue where you might have a different set of rules at your house. She got a different set of rules. They come over your house under discipline, or at mama house, she can do or he can do what they want to do. Now that creates resentment because dad make me go to sleep early, or won't let me eat ice cream at night, or won't let me watch TV, or every time I go over there, I gotta cut grass and take out the garbage, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When they
Hmm.
get with mama, it's free.
Yeah,
So they build up a sense of resentment for leadership.
yeah.
And
Yep.
then and
I've seen
then
that
on top
happen
of that,
plenty.
now see, it varies now because now we have a system where the system makes it pretty much an even playing field now. They don't really so much tax and bust men upside the head so much as they used to, like when we was coming up. They more fairer now when it comes to the child support shit. So
Yeah, yeah.
in the new era, yes, you absolutely can fight for your child because they'll make her give you your child and give you what you need, and they won't bust you upside the head when it comes to the financial part.
Mm.
So yes, in today's time is better, but when I made that real, I was strictly speaking on the situations that I had from the past before the system
Mhm.
was actually updated in our favor. See,
Right.
a woman can take your child and just say the hell with you. You ain't seeing them and ain't nothing you can do because I have friends that didn't spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to just to see they children. And I feel
That's
like
wild.
they could have just used that money to better themselves because I don't give a damn what you say. A child who ain't seen their father that pops up and their father is getting to the bag and his father's they father somebody.
They're gonna
Oh,
Mhm.
they
blame
gonna have a
somebody.
little bias.
Hey,
It's not gonna be no I hate you and where you been.
Mhm.
They gonna want
yeah,
to listen to why you ain't been there because they
yeah.
looking at all this shit you got. Why the hell you ain't been around? But if
Right.
they come into your life at an older age and use a fucking bum, you
Yeah, they gonna
Yeah.
side with the
Hey,
mama
I
more.
was gonna make 2 points. Okay. I got a little distracted the conversation. Big Mama, you wearing the hell out of them PJs. That's number one. Uh,
I what?
you wearing the hell out of them PJs. That's number
Oh,
one.
he's looking at you
Uh,
affectionate.
Number two, it's funny he bring that up because it's
Uh,
like Jamal should actually have a double goofy mob because it seemed like all the good baby mamas have like the most. They got the terrible baby daddies, right? But the bad baby mamas normally get the good baby daddies. I'm like, this don't make no sense, man. Like it for some odd reason that is the dynamic.
yeah, I think people be playing around in the wrong waters, man.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
let me
mm,
let me say this. Okay, so I mean his video was dead on. I feel like this only, and I'm gonna stick to this forever. I feel like only a woman who wants that man is spiteful. Because other than
I don't
that,
think so. I don't think
let
so
me let me
because
finish. Let me finish. Let me tell you. I'm just telling you from a woman's point of view. Because one, and this is what I always tell people: one, why don't people do a little bit more research on the person that they laying down having unprotected sex with?
Because you
Now
want to
you
fuck.
you
I
you
mean,
can't
they
you
ain't trying to
can't
do
do
too
and
that.
and
much.
and and guess what? When you do that as a woman and
Hmm.
become irresponsible and you just having a baby by somebody that you barely know, that's a you problem.
Right,
That's you,
right.
because you the only person that can control having that baby. That's a you problem. That's you being irresponsible. Okay, that's the first
So,
thing.
some of them be
Let me
plotting too
finish.
because they'll sit there and say they done took the little depot
But
shine and
again, that's you being
plan B. I mean,
irresponsible.
yeah,
What you
they
mean
go
by
both.
irresponsible though? Because that's still like the biological urge for you to want to have a baby though
Yeah.
too. So
No,
regardless whether
listen.
you're a
So
bad
my
mama or a
thing is,
good mama or a good woman, bad woman, you
Let
still gonna
me,
want to have a baby. Well,
there's
go
no
ahead.
way
and
that
that's
you can vent.
fine.
There's no way
You,
you can vent a person to know what the fuck they gonna turn out like after you have a child. And this
I
is why a lot
understand
of men
that.
crash the fuck out because they looking like we was just in love. Like,
I
how could you do
understand
this
that.
shit to me?
And that's why
Like,
I started with most women who are spiteful because they still want that man, they still want that relationship. They're holding on to what was.
there's some truth to that, but I've
They're
been in a
holding on to
situation where she
what
didn't want me.
was.
She just wanted, she was just upset with the fact that she couldn't control me. She didn't want
Okay.
me. She
And
just
and
wanted to
that
control
could
me with
very
my child.
well be a part of it too. Some people do have control issue, but I'm always say from the beginning, again, it's because, and I feel like wanting that person is a part of control because now you can do whatever you can. Let's say you got some women who might not even want you for real, but they're gonna do what they can just to get you back to play with you. Okay,
And
women do
God
Mhm.
that.
forbid you start doing better after her.
They will.
Oh my
They will
goodness.
exactly. They will do that. Now, speaking from somebody who I had a baby by somebody, we weren't together after I had the baby, but guess what? I never talked bad about him. He ain't do what he was supposed to. Whenever I don't care if 7 months passed. If he called and asked to see his son, guess what I did? I took his son to see him because it wasn't about me. You ain't got to think two shits about me. It's about your son. And I
Mhm.
always told him when he grows up and has questions, you have to answer them, not me. It's not going to be on me. My why I ain't get to see my daddy. My why didn't. Da, da, da. You have to answer those questions. I'm gonna do my part. You want to see him? You can see him. Used to have different girls calling. Oh, we gonna come pick him up, baby. I will bring him to you. I don't want him. Like y'all can't do nothing to disturb me. If you want to see your son, that's fine. Because guess what? I didn't have a son by somebody I didn't trust. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't mind if you had a different woman call me every day to come pick him up and see him. Guess what? I trust you enough to know that you're not gonna harm him. So you couldn't do nothing to me. I didn't. I
This was
don't
an
want
ex.
you.
This was an ex or something you talking about?
This is my son's father.
Oh,
Your
okay.
son's father. Okay.
Yeah,
And
Hey,
I
so,
didn't want him no more. So it was nothing he can do that can bother me. I was never spiteful to him under no circumstances because I did not want that relationship no more. It was only about my son. Because I've talked to women who be like, he ain't called me in 3, 4 months now. He can't see my baby. Why not?
hey,
well,
it's funny you say
You,
that
I don't
because
know
well,
what's been going on with
hey,
you for them
it's
last three,
it's
four
it's,
months.
it's
You
funny
might
you
have been down bad.
it's
well, the
funny you
thing
say
is,
that because I said if you think about this, the psyche of a woman is like takeout pizza. When you think about it in shapes, it's a round circle to a square box that's got to be cut to triangles.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make no sense at all, right? But that's what
Mm-mm.
you're dealing with. So my point is, like, to go to the previous topic, where she said about a woman trying to find out if a man is really for her. But then it's like in this age, it's like the basis of getting with that man is about controlling him. You ain't gonna know if he really for you if you got to control the situation.
And
It
some
kind of
people
go back
are
into that mind.
controlling because
I'm like, I'm trying to go back into that mind, that psyche because I'm like, wait a minute, it don't make no sense right there.
I feel
Like,
like some women are controlling. This is just me again. I feel like
yeah,
some women are controlling because that's what they grew up seeing. That as a woman,
uh,
you got to control the situation because where else would you learn to be controlling from?
you
you
can't
talking
control the
about
situation. You can't control people. I'm sorry, you can't
But
control
I
people.
said, if
Yeah.
you grew up with a woman who controlled the situation in the house, that's what you think is supposed to happen. Because that's what you grew up
Uh,
seeing. You see what I'm saying? If you had a mama who controlled the daddy, when you growing up in that house, you think that's how I supposed to have, that's how my relationship's supposed to be. I supposed to control you
Hmm.
yeah, a lot
until
of
you
women
That's
that's
meet
that's
your
in the
something.
match.
household
That's
from the
something
youth.
right
Yeah,
there that I
that's
dealt
the
with
problem.
personally.
now,
Yeah.
I was about to bring that up. See, this is where even in today, when we do shows like this and even other shows, where men are encouraged not to pick up that stepdaddy role, and it's like men get shamed for not stepping up. You know what I'm saying? In that
I mean,
capacity,
like
So
Mac Mall say,
the thing,
it is
it's
a lot
like
to take on a
you want
stepdaddy
an alpha
role.
male, but
It
you want
is.
him to do beta male shit. And if he don't do beta male shit, he gets shamed for it.
But
Don't make
see,
no sense.
here's the thing though. This is where, and we talked about this a little bit last night on my live, where I basically told them that the thing about it is only women who grew up around the man you are will understand how to deal with you. Because
Yeah.
a woman who was raised by a gentleman is gonna be scared to settle down with an alpha man. Okay,
Yeah.
because
Mhm,
alpha men are too aggressive for her. Her
mhm,
father was a gentleman. Her father was a beta man. It's different
mhm,
types of men. That don't mean that they less of a man. It's just that they have a different teaching approach. They have a different way of going about how they do shit. That don't
Hold on.
mean a beta man can't be a good leader, provider, protector, father, and shit like that. It's
But
mhm,
just that his approach is just different.
a
Now,
lot of these
if you are a woman who was raised by a gentleman, a beta man, then you're gonna be looking for that soft touch love
I don't agree with
that
that.
you was raised around.
Some of
But
some of these chicks, they bruh, they they separate from their fathers first a lot of the times. Like they end up
what
rejecting their fathers a lot. Like you got some
That's
dudes who are
because of the area that where they grew up. It shapes their thought process at
yeah.
home. So when you have a home and you stay in a place where you're a man and you control your environment, you take your kids out of that type of environment. You're able to control your environment and raise your environment how you want your environment to turn out. Those type of women will be looking for that kind of sweet love. If you have a sweet father, a gentleman father, and your father raised you in the hood, and you hanging around hood females that's dating hood niggas and that type of shit, then absolutely you're not gonna rock with your daddy. You're gonna rock with your what's
Well, what you
molding you.
saying?
I
Yeah.
don't
mhm.
know. I get what you're saying. I still think like just biology in general. I think the woman is always gonna kind of somehow navigate her way to what looks like the edgy guy to her during that time period. I'm not gonna say it got to be
Yeah, but they
extreme, like
all
she want a dope dude, type or a dude in the streets. But it's not gonna be the guy she chooses is not gonna be like her dad that she knows as an adult because her dad wasn't the guy he was as an adult. You know what I'm saying?
women date
Her
with
dad was
control,
different.
bro. They
No,
date
for
with
sure.
control. This is why we are getting into this narrative, right? Of women liking medium ugly niggas, women liking fat niggas, niggas liking, I mean, females liking the doughboys, the scammers. You know why? Because they easily to control. And what I mean by that is this: they ain't easy to tell what to do. They easy to get out of them what the women want, which is their fucking money. They can control them with their pussy. And so they get them a nigga that's ugly with a bag, and she's controlling him with her sex. And in return, she's getting trips, she's getting a rent paid, she's getting a car note paid. That's control.
Yeah,
That's
you
why
mean
they don't mess with me. They'll tell me in a minute, oh, you look like you got to me. Certain women, predator women, they
yeah.
don't talk to me because they know they ain't getting shit from me. They would rather talk to a less attractive man who is insecure and all he got is money because she
Yeah,
gonna
because
rob him blind.
a lot of women know what they can actually qualify for, what they can actually keep, or what's gonna play around with them. Women are still smart too a lot of the time. That's why women don't really shoot their shot like that because they don't want the real feeling of rejection, and then they still want to know what they can play with and get away with. So if they see a guy that's like hella exceptional, she probably not gonna shoot her shot because she knows she probably don't even qualify. A lot of chicks know if they some bullshit, they not even gonna waste their own time. Now,
Yeah,
if
but
that
you
guy
then
come
you
up to
got a
her and
lot
say
of
something, it
women
might
that
be
live,
different.
live beyond their means. They think they better than what they is, and they think they deserve the top dogs.
I think a lot of them say that, but then they'll see if they actually get that in a reality. A lot of these chicks can say what their standards are. They can say it all day. I want this. I want that. I want this. But a lot of them don't actually get that. It
Well,
sound good.
I can tell you this. I don't think that's true to a certain degree because I think that what gives them the confidence to even say stupid shit like that is they experienced it once and now they think they deserve it all the time.
Yep.
That's what I think. Because you got to think, JB, most
Yeah.
niggas is thirsty.
No, for
And
sure.
a nigga will clap something ugly, big,
But
bogus as hell, depending on what time it is, and he just struck out. And so
That
you
is
done
true.
had plenty of top dog niggas that reached in the bottom of the bag like they looking for fries after 1 in the morning.
But
You
I
feel what
I
I'm
done heard
saying?
of no
And
no I
now
get what
you
you're
didn't
saying.
gave this female who don't deserve this kind of attention confidence to say now, oh, I'm this, I'm that, and if you ain't this and that because she's actually experienced it one time.
But I know a lot of chicks too who have gotten like crumbs, and they'll take those crumbs and brag like they getting like the whole loaf of bread. But
Oh
really they
yeah,
just getting
absolutely.
yeah. It's a lot of chicks that do that too, to where they getting the bare minimum, but they not getting the full benefit of actually getting a legit and decent man. They thinking because they kind of they selling dime bags or whatnot that they got a whole fucking
I got a
And
I
you
got a
and you know
question. I
what's
got a
so
question for
crazy
Big Mama
about
real
that,
quick.
JB?
yeah
Hold on. Let me say that.
Mm.
What's so crazy about it that is this.
yeah
A woman will say she won't mess with a broke nigga, right?
yeah
But she'll mess with a nigga who got
Stop pulling
money
my
that's
shirt up
giving
there.
her the same crumbs that a nigga that ain't got no money can give her. You might
hmm
as well mess with the broke nigga because he can give you a couple $100 here and there.
yeah, that's true. No,
Hey,
you
You
I
can
got
feel
a
what I'm
understand
saying?
that.
You act like you
Yeah,
messing with a nigga in the Rolls Royce and he just showering you with thousands. He ain't
hey
doing
hey
nothing but getting your ass a
I
couple hundred just like I can do.
I
yeah.
got a question for Big Mama real quick.
What you want?
Is it possible? Because you're the only woman on the panel, so I got to defer to you on this one.
I don't know
Okay.
Is
what
it
happened to Remy.
possible?
She bagged out.
Is it possible for a woman to grow up around a bunch of strong, independent-minded, overbearing women and be the complete opposite
Yeah,
and
it's
be
possible.
attracted? It had different attractions, like she don't conform. Is it possible?
hmm But it
Yeah, it
happens
is.
as
It's
she gets a
always
little
one girl in
older.
the crew that got a husband. That's the one.
And I tell people, surprisingly, for a lot of people, majority of my friends are married.
Mm.
Majority of my friends are married. They're with the guys that they either were with in high school or in college.
The
Yep,
whole
that's
time,
how a lot
was
of
just yeah,
relationships.
with them later on in life.
Huh?
You said what?
I said they was together this whole time, or they
Mm,
got together later on in life. You
no,
know.
they have since high school still
Yeah,
to today in their 40s.
yeah, because too
Now,
much.
Oh man,
Mhm.
huh?
y'all gave me hope for black love
No, that
after
no,
all.
that experience sometimes be cooking a relationship. That's why I say dating like when you younger, then when you get older, it's gonna be a lot different. That's why it's harder for people to stay together. But like you said, they was probably together from high school,
They were together from high
college,
school.
because
Yep.
they done fed off each other. They done grew together. They traumas are not each other traumas, opposed to
Mhm.
separating, getting with somebody else, putting that stuff on that next person, and it might not last. So I think that worked the best a lot of the
Yeah,
time.
it does
Yeah.
work the best because you
I'm the
that you
only
actually
one out
grow.
the crew that's
Yeah.
not. I'm the only
You
one not
actually grow.
married.
You actually grow with that person and go through.
Yep.
You go through multiple seasons with that person. You see them on the most intimate and vulnerable lessons.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the thing with today is so many people are so quick to leave. And like they're made to think that relationships, like the person for me, it should be easy. Sometimes no,
It's
your mate gonna
not.
test you.
Hell
Your mate
no.
gonna test you. Your mate gonna put you in a position to test you to elevate. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the growth is. But a lot of people don't get that nowadays.
So Big
No.
Mama, why you not with your high school sweetheart?
I didn't have a high school sweetheart, to be honest. I
Okay.
was the one who, I was the different one. I liked the edgy people. I liked the people that I had no business being with. I liked the older men. That's what
Okay.
I like. Now, me and my daughter's father have been on and off for 10 years. And I think we've talked about something like this before. Why we're not married is because when he was ready, we've had the conversation. When he was ready, I wasn't ready. I was outside. Okay. I
Mm.
had then lost the weight, got my tummy tucked. I was outside. You know what I'm
And
saying?
now 40 years
Do
later, you
you
still
regret
outside.
not
Then,
Still
um,
outside.
a little bit?
so it's I'm gonna say I regret moving in the direction that I moved
Yeah.
because once I lost the weight and stuff, and he pointed out, he was like, you became a different person. He was like, and I was okay with letting you enjoy yourself. He said you were just living a different life at the time, which was fine. We've never beefed, none of that. We were doing long distance, and the reason why we didn't stay together is because we were in two different states and we did long distance for 2 years and I was over the long distance.
Yeah.
And right after we broke up, 3 months later, he moved to Chicago. But by then, I'm just like, nope, you don't get to, you know what I'm saying, move 3 months after I've been asking you for a year, Then again, in that period, I started, I lost the weight, I did this, and I was living my life, but we still were friends. We never became enemies. We were still friends. We still communicated. And I did start dating somebody else. And I finally just told him about that last year. In my head, I didn't want to tell him that I was dating somebody else, but I knew that he knew at some point because we were
Yeah,
separated for 4 years. I
yeah, yeah.
hate that we went 4 years separated because I would
Hmm.
have been married. Then when I was ready, he wasn't ready because now he's finding a different part of himself. And
Mm.
it's like, okay, now I have no choice but to wait it out till he has his time to go through, just like he gave me my time. I have to give him his time. And we're
What was
friends. We
what
don't
was the
just have
time
a
on that?
baby together. We're friends.
Yeah.
We talk about everything.
Did he
You know what
ever
I'm
come
saying?
back out of like his time period to say like I'm ready or whatnot, or he still kind of
Well, we had a 4 year break. We just got back together last year.
Oh,
okay?
oh.
Let me shout out a
And
few people. Shout out to Ilkan Ali and Blake and Tony
Mhm.
Robinson and True Talk Media. Um, my bad. Go ahead.
yeah,
I
we
thought
just got back together last year. Then I ended up pregnant.
also
And
by him.
yeah.
Oh, the
Mhm.
same one from okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds
So
like a direction of maybe this is
yes,
the
and
yeah.
I feel like myself, I feel like I have been going through the motions of learning that, like we were talking about earlier, some people think that, oh, when they meet somebody, oh, this is my husband, it's supposed to be easy. It's not easy because now that we have a life together, we're
Mhm.
now learning each other on a different level. Because he was
So
like, at first it was more surface level. We didn't have nothing important like a child where we
yeah.
had to really have deeper conversations. Like
So
we're
y'all
talking
dating now.
about, yeah, it's like, okay, where do we want to get a house at so that our daughter is raised in, a good neighborhood. Like we didn't have to think about that, but folks, we ain't had no baby. We just was talking la la land, unicorns, rainbows, everything was, now it's like,
Oh,
no,
what
like,
was the
Nah,
having a
forget
bit?
that.
Was it?
Yeah,
Did
I
you
don't.
slip?
Yeah, I
huh?
don't have
Oh,
that time. I don't have that time to sell nobody a dream. I know I can't produce.
It's not
So
a dream though.
the house and look,
Is
I'm
no, no,
only
no.
gonna have
You
ass for
didn't hear
you.
everything that I said, obviously, because I said
Yeah.
now that we have a
Okay.
child,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
talking about where we want to get a house.
Mm.
Because we have a child that has to grow up, that has to go to school. So now we're talking about school districts, where we want to stay. We didn't have to worry about that deep of stuff prior
Before the
to having
kid.
a
Yeah.
child
but
together. You see
but
what I'm
are
saying?
y'all
Yeah.
locked in though? That's the key. Is y'all locked in?
We're locked in.
Okay,
We're
Okay.
definitely locked in. Like
that's good. That's good.
even when I had her, like having the conversations of, okay, I need to know your input on everything. I want you to feel like you're just as involved, like you're carrying her yourself. That's me. That's the type of person I am. I did nothing without him knowing. He was a part
Okay,
of every thought. Like I take everything he says into consideration. We talk about it together. We bounce off each other.
okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
This Ali commenting.
What
I
the
can't
true
see
talk?
nothing. How y'all see this stuff?
True Talk
No,
Media. That's Ali.
no, that's not. Ali was a further above it. I saw him.
Oh,
He commented, "Man, y'all talking."
How can y'all
um,
see that stuff? I
and
can't
but
see
Truth
nothing.
Talk Media just mentioned about a reaction that I did, and he said he wanted to react to it, and I was yeah, that's cool. I don't know. I guess he gonna react to what I reacted to, or I don't know.
mhm.
But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, man. If Ali, you still on here, man. I want to have you on my panel next week, man. Well, this Sunday, I'm gonna come back on here, man. So just hit me up, man. We'll talk about it. Matter of fact, I DM. I'll send you the link.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah. So,
yeah, I think the
um,
key too with which I'm not trying to harp on your situation. I ain't trying to press too much on your personal situation, but yeah, we gotta be definitely comfortable understanding where people are at before sometimes babies come. You know what I'm saying? Which, like you said, y'all already like locked in and whatnot. Y'all already
Right.
familiar. Y'all already done taught to understand that. But I think that's where a lot of people end up getting into these wild situations with baby mama drama, all this stuff, because
And
I done
see,
met so many chicks that they just happy that they got their baby out the deal and don't have no man. They just like, I don't want nothing to do with them. I'm just glad I got a kid. When I hear that, I just be
yeah,
like, you sound
and
stupid
see,
as
remember when
hell.
I said earlier about the man wanting that baby? He asked for a baby for 4 years.
Yeah.
4
See,
years
Nah.
he kept asking.
So
And finally, when he told me, I'm not gonna ask you no more, I'm gonna just let it because I'm like, again, my son is 21. I have a 21-year-old and a 5-month old. We have kids,
No.
like we both have adult kids. So I was just like, well, I mean, I'm the baby. Like, for real, you sure? And I told him, I said, listen, if God feels like we need to have a baby, then I get pregnant. And I left it like that. I just didn't know it was gonna happen like this because I kept saying when I turn 40, I want to slow down. I want to have a family. You know, I had my son young, and this is what I
you
have
had
a
a lot. Well,
baby.
I'm gonna say you had a lot of time, like
I
not
had
being
a
married.
lot of
No,
time.
yeah. Wait,
Yeah. And I always used to say I didn't want to be married before 30, but I wanted to be married before 40. That's what I wanted. But of course, everything don't go the way you want it to go. I was living life. And I don't regret none
so
of it.
with this man, just to make sure that he's a value man, because I just want to make sure that we protecting him in this situation as well, because it sounds like he been running around hoops and hurdles, like with you a little bit, for his like
Mhm.
how much it feel like he's been overly pouring into you. I think wanting you more than you might want him.
It
Like
might sound like that,
that's what
but
it kind of sound like.
it might sound like that, but
Because
absolutely
it
not.
sound like
I
he
think
chasing you a little bit. He sound like he been chasing you.
he I don't want it to sound like on the negative side or whatever. I feel like it's equal. It might be a little bit more, but I do know when you use the word pour into me, that man pours into me. Like
It sound like it.
No, you just
I
yeah,
tell
I
people
already,
all
you
the
just
I can
described
time,
already
it that way.
tell.
Yeah.
I
if
can already tell.
if it wasn't for him, I probably would have went through postpartum because when I say was there, like he was the one that you see when because I had a C-section with her. He's like, do you want me to wash you up in the shower? What do you want from me? What can I do to make it easier for you?
Mhm.
He was there and he still every day he's gonna call us in the morning. He's
What?
gonna because we live in two different states.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah.
So y'all in separate states.
All right,
We
right.
are in separate states. So I do go down
Wow.
there. I'll take the
So
baby.
was
I've
he was
taken the
he
baby.
was he was he was this the same way he was pouring in like then the same as before? Like I'm just out of curiosity.
Then and I think now that I have the baby, it's like even more, it's at a different level of pouring. Because now I have his baby. But he's always been the one who I can wake up with a text that says, you're a strong woman, you're beautiful, you can do whatever it is you put your mind to. You're one of the smartest women I know. Like, this is how he talks to me. The man has never raised his voice at me in 10 years. I've never heard him yell. He's never said anything out of pocket to me, has never disrespected me in any way, shape, or form. Like when
okay,
I
why
say
the
I don't
fuck
mind
y'all not
speaking
married?
high
I
about
was
him,
just about to say that,
I
bro.
Ten
told y'all
years?
We
why
You said
we're
all
not
10
this in a
married.
years?
box
I
of
was just
crackers.
about to
Why
So
the
say
fuck
that.
y'all ain't
I
married?
told
hold on,
y'all
flag
though,
on the
we're
play.
not married because remember, when he was ready, I wasn't ready. Then when I was ready, he
What's
wasn't ready.
that's what I
So
was gonna. What
now
was the
we're back
timeline
If
when
the
he's
when
time.
he
been
was
this good
ready?
man all this time, why you wasn't ready? You wasn't ready to marry him, but you was ready to have a baby by him. Do you understand how this
That's
shit sound?
now. That's now. That
Right,
was
but
back
I'm a
then.
I'm a I'm a hey
That was back then. And
on
remember, I said
a
we were broken up for 4 years.
yeah on a real nigga
We
tip.
were
I'm
broken up
like,
for 4 years.
hey, on a real nigga tip, if you ain't ready and you still want to explore your options, like nah, like I grew up with
Ain't
the
no
cliche.
exploring options.
No, hold on,
We
hold on.
are
I grew up with the cliche of
actively.
real recognize real, right?
Hmm.
And if you have to leave me to find out that I'm the one, then you ain't
No, no,
really
no, no,
for
no.
me.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't that. Remember, I said I left because I asked him for a whole year to move to Chicago. He moved
Okay.
3 months after we broke up. And me being me, I was like, nope, you don't get to just move 3 months later and think that we supposed to get back together because you should have been here. That was me. That was me missing my beat. And I'm okay with admitting to that. I missed my beat.
So okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into the next conversation. We've been talking
Yeah,
about that for a long time.
yeah,
This
we did.
our
Yeah.
next conversation. This is from a request. This is why I asked the gentleman to join in because this is a request from a lot of women. They
Oh
would
shit.
like for us to have this conversation. I'm pretty sure Kai would love to hear these answers. Matter of fact, welcome to the show, Kai. Appreciate you.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
This is y'all know Kai. She always rock with me on Tuesday nights on my Facebook page. So for the men on the panel, this is a question that a lot of women wanted me to ask. It is the $1 million question. Now, JB, you married. Val, you was married, and I'm never been married.
Okay.
Um, women want to know what makes a man not want to cheat no more.
Mm.
I want to know.
You mean to go first? You want me to go now?
Let
It's a
Vi go. He
man's.
got
I'm gonna
all
go
the answers.
last. I'm gonna go
Y'all,
last.
y'all ain't gonna like my answer.
I'll be
They
honest.
never do.
The the feeling or thought never goes
uh,
away.
First of
I think
all,
what it
if
Hold
go
on.
ahead.
Which
are
one
you
of
Wait,
y'all gonna go first? Who going first?
go
Vi, you
ahead,
gonna have to
Both
LeVar.
of
wait.
y'all just start talking at the same time. So who
Hold,
gonna go
hold, hold.
first?
I'm gonna go ahead and get it out.
Go ahead.
What makes a man not want to cheat no more? Uh, I'll say it's two things. When he don't want to do it no more and realize ain't nothing else out here, it's emptiness. When he get tired of it, he ain't gonna want to cheat no more. So that's number one. And number two, for the majority of life, I think when that man is genuinely and authentically safe on every level, I don't see him cheating at all because it ain't shit else out here. I was in a relationship and would still go out to parties and shit just to mingle with the guys and fraternize, but then going out and seeing how other females operated, I'm like, damn, I got me on one at home. So she benefited more because I seen it wasn't shit out here. You know what I'm saying? So some people be like get in relationships and want to keep you like this, keep you all in and amped up and crowd you and get clingy. I'm like, nah, let that motherfucker go. So you can see ain't shit out here. You know what I'm saying? Because that little leeway actually exposes your true value because you get to see, not experience, but see other people how other people move and shit that keep him in a space where he ain't. It's not even worth going out here cheating around no more.
All right.
That's your piece.
I agree with all of our part. But it's going to depend on the guy that you get with as well. Some of these guys had to fight to get the girl that they even got today. So coming up on some free ass is not as easy as it might seem as well. And some guys don't have the urge to actually want to go out there and maybe go just buy some ass. So it's really going to depend on what type of guy you got. If that guy not thinking about it all the time, and if he's like busy, maybe successful, he might preoccupy his time with like his goals and shit more than it. But the thought of a guy never thinking about another woman, no, that's never gonna be a realistic thing. A guy's always gonna think about another woman when it comes down to just maybe sexual urges. Now, if his woman is a really good woman. She listening to him, working out the whole nine. Physically, she fits a lot of the mold that he might like. It can somewhat deter the urges of maybe seeking out another woman if she physically is like really staying on it. And I mean, like she's really following his lead. A guy appreciates that a lot. But if you got a chick who's not following at all, she's a headache. She ain't listening. That's gonna make him probably want to itch out a little bit more to see what's out there. But like LeVar was saying, when you start communicating with some of these chicks and you start seeing how they act, you do start appreciating what you have at home even more. That's why keeping a man on lock don't always benefit because a man usually just the experience of being around other women can show you sometimes what you have to where you don't even want to go out there and do nothing a lot of the time.
And
You
the
don't
big
want to F it up.
and JB, to pick you off, it comes down to the sense retention
Yeah.
over attention.
Yeah.
Majority of these women be out here seeking attention. That this is why the Dr. Miami's is getting rich off y'all ass, and a lot of
Yeah.
these women want to die up under the table to get this work done and shit like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying?
But
But
and I want to say one more.
they don't value the wisdom and the
Yeah.
structure a man does, like because it don't go in line with them getting attention. So it comes down to retention over
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah. No, for sure. And like I said, going back to it depends on who the man is. A lot of we already know a lot of guys don't get a whole bunch of attention like that. And a lot of women don't shoot their shots. So I'll be honest, if a guy didn't just go out there and like hollering at chicks, it would still be rare instances that he would be thrown in a situation where he's just gonna be able to bag a chick. That man still is gonna have to be a hunter that's throwing up shots. Even the best looking dudes have to constantly keep putting up shots to get chicks. So if you got a very normal, average looking guy doing the day to day, he probably ain't gonna be getting hit on at all. So
Yeah.
you probably don't even have to worry about it that much, depending on what type of guy you got. But if you're chasing after these highly attractive guys, highly successful guys, and whatnot, these guys are like that for a reason. They have these gifts for a reason. So you best believe that they possibly might use it. But y'all ain't gonna want the guy that's just more on normal time because y'all gonna look at him as probably lame. It's not as much of a challenge for you. So
I'll say this, right? I'll say this. This is what I believes keeps a man from cheating, right? Two different types of men. The one that everybody want, and then the one that don't nobody want. Okay, sort of what JB touched on. Um, most men do not have the option to cheat in the first place. Most men, not the men that y'all date, okay? Because y'all don't date men that ain't getting to the bag. Y'all want the exception to the rule most of the time. So that type of man, there's a couple things that make him not want to cheat at some point. Okay, first of all, it's gonna come like Levar said when he wants to. That's number one. He wants to be faithful. Can't nothing make him faithful until he wants to be faithful. Then on top of that, the next component, finding the girl that he actually wants. When you find the girl that you actually want and you really want to be faithful, it's easier to be faithful to the woman that you really want to be with, opposed to the woman that you just got. Because most men ain't happy with the person they got. Because most men are average men that can't attract the woman that they really want. And so most men settle.
yeah,
Now, on top of that, most men are only as faithful as their options. Like he said, the men, the top echelon man that getting all the money, all the handsome, whatever. It's so easy for him to cheat that it's almost impossible for him not to. Because women throw themselves at these kind of men, like so. For instance, right? Y'all on this panel, I only know Kim personally, but from what I know of y'all, I don't see y'all being the type of women that'll give a nigga 7 minutes of your time just to be around him. You see what I'm saying? When you that type of man, you have women that are so desperate to be in their life that they'll take 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever minutes he got to give, she gonna make it do what it do with that little time. And so this is why it's so hard for that type of man to be faithful, because you got to understand those type of men control their environment anyway. They get what they want and they do what they want. So you can't possibly think it's going to stop when you come in their life. You see what I'm saying?
Hey,
So
Maul. All right.
once again, and on top of that, the next component is experience. Me personally, I just feel like, and this is another thing we talked about, how the women talk about, well, I stayed with this man. I was with him when he didn't have nothing. When he came up, he cheated on me. He started doing all this with the women that wasn't there. I was the one there. This is because of a lack of experience. Okay, when you dig a man out the gutter, you got to understand that nobody wanted him but you. Okay, when you build this man up, his value becomes more valuable to the dating market, which means he attract women that he never could attract in the first place. So now, with him being inexperienced and never had a bad bitch or never had a woman of that kind of beauty, what do you think he gonna do? If he can get away with it, he's definitely gonna cheat on you.
Hey, Maul.
So I think it comes down to experience and because I don't think a man actually comes to the realization of wanting to be faithful and settle down with one woman until he's obtained a certain amount of experience anyway,
mm,
because you're gonna be curious all the time. It's just like when you put it in a woman's shoes. If a woman just say if you say your high school sweetheart, both of y'all nerds, y'all lames, y'all ain't growing to nobody, and y'all get together and y'all get married at 18, 19. You ain't found yourself, she ain't found herself. She
Yeah.
don't know she finna grow up and be this fine ass woman. So she grows up and just so happen your goofy ass got a fine ass woman, but you ain't got the money to say you should have this woman. And now she growing up and she's getting her body hips coming out. She's fine. And now she's attracting NBA players, rappers, lawyers, doctors. How long do you think it's gonna be before she explore that option if you ain't stepping up to the plate? Now, yeah, she love you. Yeah, she absolutely do love you. But now she's growing and she's obtaining better options for herself. It's the same thing because this is what women start messing with broke niggas. Because you know how we say when, oh, y'all women don't give broke niggas a chance, and women counteract and say, oh, I didn't mess with broke niggas. You know why? Because this is what women do when they get confused. They deal with broke niggas growing up, and then they say, you know what, I can do better. I'm gonna get me a nigga with money. And so now they get a nigga with money. He treat them like shit. Now they, you know what? I'm gonna just get me a handsome man that's doing good. They get them, he treat them like shit. Now I might as well just get me an ugly nigga that's just gonna buy me shit. It's like they try every goddamn thing.
Hmm. Hey, Maul, to piggyback on something you had just said about them uh, cheating and stuff like that. Sometimes with the guy that has his shit together, it's more tolerated and, and accepted when he does it. Because stop me if I'm wrong, I've heard women say, "I'd rather cry in the front seat of a Maybach than a Honda," and I've heard that saying 1,000 times. So it's more acceptable on one end. Now on the flip side, you did say something like women like when they broke, they was with him. Say I was with him when he was but when he didn't have nothing, and he had to go through the weeds and stuff like that. There's being with him, and then there's being for him. Like you could be with him presently, but the one thing that's never disclosed is how did you talk to that man when he was down and out and pulling himself up with by the bootstraps? Because it's a lot. I ain't saying it's a. I'm not saying all. There are some women that give you hell all the way when you're trying to pull yourself and get yourself together because it doesn't give you immediate results. And
I'm gonna
success is
say
not an
this
overnight thing.
to what you're saying. Jamal has, or MacMaal has said this in the past. At a certain age, you shouldn't be dating if you ain't got it together.
And I would say past 25.
You shouldn't
If
be
you
dating if you ain't
25
got
and
it together.
older, because my thing is this though, right? And now y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I come up in a different era where you established your manhood. Okay? This is the era I grew up in. And establishing your manhood will be what? Accepting your roles as a protector and a provider. So I never had a problem with paying the bills because I want to be looked at as the man in the relationship. You know, everybody has their own dynamic, but this is how I was raised. I want to
Yeah.
set the tone. This is why when you court, I pay for the dates. I pick
Mhm,
you up. I open the doors. I do the man because I'm establishing that I'm the man
mhm,
without having to say the shit. When you come in and even with little shit like even with motherfuckers just like booking your trips and like you're like this, for instance. A woman will say, well, let's spend some time this weekend. The first thing most men would say is what? Where you want to go?
Mm.
What you want to eat? Instead of saying, okay, you want to go get something to eat? Okay, I'm gonna make reservations. You gonna go where I'm taking you.
right, true.
You feel like men not stepping up if they don't do that?
No, what I'm saying is that's just how I move. I like to establish that I'm the man in a relationship, and I pretty much I want my respect from the jump. I don't want you to have to question is he a leader? Can I follow? No, I'm showing you up front what type of nigga I am.
Because I be wondering sometimes, like if a dude asks a chick like, "Hey, what you might like to eat?" I don't think that's like him not being a leader. I think that's maybe him just trying to consider, what
That's
she
the
might
courting
like.
stage. Yeah, no, you're absolutely
Yeah,
right. Doing it because you don't know
yeah,
her shit. You can't offer the
yeah,
bitch seafood and she
yeah.
allergic to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I get what you're
Yeah,
saying, but
Definitely.
I'm
yeah.
You
saying
ever?
once we get past the
Oh
dating
yeah,
phase where you know what I'm saying, it's like
Oh
the
yeah.
now
select
okay.
cases.
I,
Yeah,
I'm about to say
I
you
say
date a
it's paying
vegan, they'll
bills. I'm
drive you
not gonna pay
crazy.
bills for a motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck they like to eat. Shit.
yeah.
I'm
Facts.
about to say you date a
Hey,
vegan, they'll drive you crazy, man, because there's certain shit that you can't eat. Like, that's vegan food. They can't eat this. They can't eat that. They drive you fucking crazy. I
yeah,
Well,
feel
yeah,
you.
well, that's what I'm saying. So say like if you got a vegan, say if your woman a vegan, right?
yeah,
And you know this. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, okay, baby, what vegan's place you want to go to now? No, I'm gonna do some homework. I'm gonna get on TikTok and see who got the best style. Be like, baby, let's go out. Where we going? Don't worry about it. Just get dressed. We going. I know what you like. That's
I want.
Mhm.
establishing me being a leader.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Most
want to jump.
motherfuckers don't
Yeah,
do that. They think that they think that they confuse leadership with being how can I say this? They think that leadership is pretty much catering to her. They
oh
feel
yeah.
like I can't do wrong if I ask you what you like.
Hmm.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
see, here's the thing. Nothing wrong with that until a certain
Right.
period of time. Women get tired
Hmm.
of this shit. You see
yeah,
what I'm
Right.
saying? They
yeah,
want you to lead. They want to stop making plans. They want to know, nigga, can you come up with some shit sometime? Why the fuck I always gotta find somewhere to go?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
You know
get
the
that
crazy
part.
part is,
And
hey,
so
Mar,
I would rather do that first. I would rather establish that first with me and you, the second half of the relationship plans. Oh, well, baby, I found this. Let's go there. Okay, fine.
hey,
Yeah,
Mar, you
but a
know the
lot of
crazy.
these chicks
I
still
don't want her to
have.
feel like I'm incompetent, like I can't do shit.
Hey, Mar,
But
you
the
know
thing
what?
about it, home, but these chicks have the right though to still make decisions,
Yeah.
be independent. Why now all of a sudden they want the guy to now choose all these other aspects of their life? Like you not adult enough to be able to pick where you might want to eat at. I'm
Well,
talking
you
about on the woman's side. You see what I mean? Like they have the role of independency to say they can choose and do what they want to do. But you just like what you saying the guy still should over time start establishing leadership roles when it comes down to making decisions for her.
Well, yeah,
Why
because let's be honest, bro. Most women never grow out of the little girl stage. Okay, they never
oh I
grow
get
out.
that.
All women want to be treated like they still got a daddy,
Mhm.
Yeah, but that's why I
and it
say it's
just
still
is what it
selective
is,
though. Yeah,
Mhm.
but they
huh?
still be very but they be
Yeah.
very selective though and when they want to use that.
Yeah, and that's the problem
Right.
because they have selective listening and
Yeah,
selective following. They
yeah,
want to follow when it's convenient for them. Like if I say, "Baby, pack up, goddamn it, and let's go to Florida tomorrow," she gonna cool because she want to go to Florida.
yeah.
But if I
Mhm.
say, "No, we taking this money and we gonna stack this shit for a year and buy
That,
some property or something," in between that stacking, she gonna
that,
want to do some dates. She ain't gonna
that-
want to be strictly locked in where we don't spend nothing until we reach
Right.
our goal.
But
that's
Now, the
why I
thing
need
about
I
it is a woman will sit there and save all the money for a trip, for a
yeah,
mhm.
wedding, for the shit that make her happy.
yeah.
She ain't
That's
gonna
what
sacrifice that shit for you to do some shit. Bree,
that's
what's
why
the word?
I need her to follow how I move.
What y'all talking about?
Hold
Yeah, a
on, let
little
me
bit of
see.
everything.
Mhm.
Chammy, look, is this motherfucking what's the face? What's it? Shit. I'm trying to see who all on here.
What's it face? What
Put
does
your
that mean?
glasses on.
Do
Thank you. I don't know
something.
where they
Put your
at.
You
hearing
know
aid
you're a
in.
TT and
Put
you
your
can't
head
see.
out. Hey, but
I
hey,
don't know my
JB,
glasses at.
hey,
Boy,
JB Mall.
God damn it. You got Bob on
Yeah, hey, JB Mall. That's why, like, one of the things, especially like starting out dating, I personally don't like to ask a woman what she like to eat. So one of the things I like to do cerebrally is I'll take her ass to a buffet and just observe the items she get. You know what I'm
Yeah,
What if she
saying?
allergic?
here. Say
Hold
observe.
on, a buffet
Definitely
got
don't take me
everything.
to no
I ain't
buffet.
taking no
Buffet got
girl to no
everything.
motherfucking buffet.
No,
yeah,
definitely
it's
don't.
gonna
I'll take her to a
Definitely don't
buffet.
take me to no buffet.
No,
I'll
buffet
I
take
is
her
ain't
to.
going.
crazy.
I
I'm gonna
ain't
take.
going
Definitely
to
don't
no
take me
Hold on,
to
You
the
I
can
ain't
buffet.
tell you
take
which
you
damn.
can
one.
take you to the
I don't even
Time
Cheesecake
out.
I
Factory.
don't
You ain't
even I
gotta
don't even like buffets
Have you
like
ever
that.
been to a buffet at the casino? They got everything.
No,
I
buffets be a
heard.
bomb. Buffets be a bomb, but for me, a buffet is a
Baby, I gotta be
relationship date.
dating
That
you for
ain't no
you to
courting
be
date to me.
no, no,
No,
no,
but
no,
but
Right.
no,
but
it's
here's the
not.
thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I see what you eat at the buffet, that's pretty much your go-to, right? So like if I see you get you
Not
like a little cut,
necessarily.
if you get you like a little steak, I'll say, okay, I can put the steakhouse on the thing. If I see you get more seafood, I can start looking at seafood places. Real barbecue joints, I can narrow this down because here's the thing. I'm being attentive. Like I'm getting intel on you through your actions, not through your words.
But you
And
see
see,
this
this is
I would prefer you
But
to
I
just
just I
ask
but
just
me
think
what
this
I
this
goes
like
is
to
this this
eat.
goes
this
back this
part of the
goes back
quality.
to I'm leading with I'm
Just
retaining
ask me. Just
retain
That's
ask
Just
part
me.
of the
ask
retention
me what I
but
like to
check
eat. Don't
check
text me
this
okay.
out
stuff
Okay,
to
though.
so
say.
now you
retention
okay
over
with somebody
attention.
asking you?
Retention
But
over
Just ask
attention.
me. Just
You
ask
but
know,
me.
check this out though, right?
No.
You asking her what she like to eat is pretty much like a first date question. Like that's how you get to know. That's part of the first paragraph.
Exactly.
What's your
Yeah, but hold on,
name?
hold on.
Yes,
Where
it
you
is.
live? Where you work? What you like to eat? Those are
I'm ma-
What's
basic
your favorite
questions.
hold on,
food?
hold
What's
on,
your
hold on.
favorite
Now hold on.
restaurant?
Now I done been
Yeah,
married for a
those are
while.
basic questions.
but
I've
that's
been married
surface
for
level
a
shit
while.
though. See, when you date, when
Wait a
that's
minute. I
surface
want
level
to hear
shit. When
what
you
You
JB
gotta
dating,
got to say
start
because he
surface
married.
level. You can't just come in and ask the bitch, do she swallow? Damn, you
Hold on.
gotta at least learn a middle name. God
I've
damn.
I've been
You
married for a while,
crazy.
and we still ask each other what you want to eat today.
Yeah.
yeah,
We still ask
What you
that
want to eat?
question. We
I might
still
not say
ask
what you
that
want to eat.
question.
I'm like, what you got the taste
Yeah.
for?
Oh, that's why I say all this
Whatever. It's
Yeah,
the
stuff.
same
All
Yeah,
this.
but
thing.
no,
JB,
it's
you on a
not.
whole
No, it's
different
not.
realm. You got that decade in, so y'all done
Yeah,
ate everything on. Ain't no more courting with y'all. At this point, y'all
yeah, yeah.
twins, motherfucker.
For sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I'm saying,
Mhm.
man. I feel like some of these, like when they get into like have to, date like this or date like that, people don't be appreciative of just going out to eat with somebody. Like it
Mhm.
got to be this location. It got to be this type of date. Like why can't you be appreciative of somebody just taking you to get something to eat? But it's
Right.
like the time
So
we
the
live
thing
in.
about
You
it
got so
is,
many options, and it's everything is just everybody done experienced everything the way we just don't appreciate the little shit no more.
And then
I
but
and
see,
think
then I
the
the
like to do
thing
problem
fun
about
shit.
me is
is,
I'm
this: is
sorry. I like to do fun
experience
shit.
ruined me, bro.
I
That's
like
what
to
it
no,
do.
is
wait
for
a
me.
minute.
I like to do
I
fun
think
shit.
the
You know.
problem is people have gotten away from learning to enjoy each other's company and learn how to conversate. Because if you can enjoy a person's company and have a good conversation, you don't care where you're eating at. You could be sitting at McDonald's at the table, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. It can be a good time. It does not have to be anything fancy. It's
Right.
enjoying the time and the person. Because me, I'm gonna tell you, when me and my daughter's father go to Sam's Club, oh, we have a good time.
Yeah. Y'all get
Sam's
that
Oh,
Club
hot
is a
dog
good
in there.
place to go. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see,
Yeah.
I go to
see.
I ain't
Costco.
mad at
Here's
it.
the thing. Here's the
Whatever.
thing with
Costco,
me,
Sam's
right?
Club, it's
If
all the
I
same.
like you, I'm gonna try to impress you. Okay. I have a lot of fucking experience. I done been on a million dates. I'm not going to no fucking Denny's and no goddamn IHOP and no fucking pancake house. I'm not doing that
All
Not
shit
at
right,
because I
all.
done done that
I'm
shit in my
focused now.
teenage
Right.
years.
What
See,
So
questions you
Mac
got?
just by
Mac is
default, we're going
I
somewhere
will go
decent.
to
And
the
don't get me
pancake house.
wrong, we
yeah.
can always go somewhere low key because at this point in my life right now, I really don't have time to date. So the little time I got, yeah, it might be low balling, but we actually enjoying each other's company, like Kim said, just having a conversation on some regular shit because I
Right.
don't got time to goddamn it get dressed to get suited and booted and take you to a steakhouse. I don't got time for that shit right now. So
And
we gonna
yeah.
kick it. You know what I'm saying? But I got an hour. We can go over here, grab us a sandwich, some lunch, and talk real fast, and I'll see you in a couple days or some shit. That's how I roll now because I don't got the time for this shit.
That's why it's hard for like the regular or average guy to really compete with somebody like MacMaal because they don't even know how to date like that or court like that or do all this,
They
thought
just ain't got
process
the
and
money to do it, bro. Niggas out here
nah, it's
balling on a
not that.
budget.
It don't take that much money to go on a decent date
It don't, but
or a
if two
decent
hundred
No.
dollars on a date
cool
gonna hurt
outing.
your pockets, my nigga, you need to stay in the house.
They don't have to take 200 for that first date. Remember we had that debate back in the day.
No, I'm saying if it come to that, because like you said, I'm saying like this, right? Say I meet a beautiful ass woman that I really like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take her somewhere nice. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
but if
just
she
Definitely.
is what it
if
is,
she
bro. I
if
mean,
she fucking
in
with you
my
though, I don't
younger
even have to
years,
do
yeah,
that.
we'll do Chili's and fucking Applebee's and shit like that. That's teenage shit. That's young nigga shit. I'm 45 years old, bro. So if I meet a woman that I actually like, I'm gonna get suited. I'm gonna put my shit on. I'm gonna look nice, smell good, and I'm gonna take her somewhere nice. If we don't see each other after that, I don't give a shit because I'm going for my experience. This is something that
Okay,
I want to do, and this is
let
why I
me
don't never ask females where you want to go because I'm
let me
paying for this shit. We going where the fuck I want to go.
let me ask
Here
you
you
this.
go.
If you get her, you gonna consistently still go into those like I guess high end places that you gonna do on the
No,
first
no,
date?
no. What I'm saying is, I came from the era where it
Yeah.
was okay to impress the girl that you like. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know what this motherfucking new era is. It's just now I got a little bit more money,
Oh, I'm
and so
definitely coming
my
back in.
gifts look a little bit better. That's it. But I always been like that. I always been the boy that hold hands, walk her home from
I'm not
school and
going
grammar
to the
school,
90s tonight.
buy flowers and shit, put my little funky ass $4-5 in the card and give it to her. We did that shit when we was younger. We done got
Yeah.
into a generation now where men act like it's
Am I like
wrong to
this?
do
Nah.
something nice for a
No. Guess
female.
what? Hold on. Guess what? But the average guy
We
though
can't
don't
hear
win
you,
like you
JB.
though. Oh, for real?
I
Hello.
can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh,
Oh, I can't
that
hear him.
the average guy don't win like you can though.
I wouldn't
Because see,
hear
she
him.
still gotta like them. You feel me? Like doing the flowers and all that stuff. That's cool.
Am I the only one that
That's
can't
a
hear?
decent courting process, but it don't translate over for every guy. For you end up probably getting more wins than L's, but you got a lot of guys now who might go in and doing that. She gonna look at him as a goofy if she not really feeling him, and that's why a lot of guys get turned off from doing that.
But
The
don't be a
more,
goofy.
well,
How the
what's up?
fuck you mad at her because you's a goofy?
But here's the thing about it: you really can't control whether you're a goofy or not. Like you are who you are. It's
Why
kind of
can't I
hard to
hear
change
him?
who you is. That's why you gotta find somebody that can accept you. Like
You suck.
it's really hard.
JB, I ain't never in my life heard no shit like that.
It's hard to try and
This
change who you
motherfucker
is
said you
or how
can't
you look.
control if you're a goofy. How the hell you can't control if you're a goofy?
You can't
Because
because
you don't know until somebody tell you.
Well, once they
and that's
tell you, you
subjective
should
still
fix it.
though. That's
I
subjective still.
mean,
No,
Because
no,
if
you
you
can be
want
no,
to.
corny,
I
you can
get
be
where you coming
lame or
from, but
corny to
my thing is
somebody else.
this.
But yeah.
So my thing is this, right?
Hmm.
I feel like men be disappointed when they go out on dates with intentions of getting something for their money. When you go out to have a good time, whether you get some or not, you still have a good time.
Yeah.
I've spent a few dollars before on dates and never talked to them again. I don't give a shit. I wanted to eat that night and you was my company. If I score, I score. If I don't, I don't. But like you said, that come from having more wins than L's. Most
For sure.
men got more L's than wins, and
For
so
sure.
women gotta understand this. When you're dealing with a man that got more L's than W's, he start developing a bitchy attitude towards women. He start getting resentful and get mad at y'all. This is why when the man approach you and you turn him down, he fuck you, bitch. I ain't want you no way. Cause 4, 5 other girls before you told him no. Now he
Oh,
frustrated
I be
and pissed
scared of them
off.
type. Them type will shoot you.
Yeah, they be mad
They be
after
mad as hell.
because after 2, 3 girls turn you down and start making you question your manhood and you start losing confidence in yourself.
I know a girl that got shot because she turned a guy down.
Especially if you get turned down
Wow.
by a weak ass female. If you get turned down by a weak ass female, oh, that'll break your soul.
I
I
feel like a
cannot
lot
hear
of guys
him.
just
I'm gonna
keep it
have to
moving
come out
though.
and come back
Because
in.
guys just
I
used
can't.
to like getting
I can
shot
only hear
down.
you
So I think
talking.
guys just keep it moving.
Bree, say something.
Just come back in. Go
Yeah,
out
Okay.
and
yeah.
come back
Leave
in.
out and come back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like
So
guys just kind of keep it moving. I mean, I feel like a lot of guys are used to getting rejected because that's just the nature of the game. Guys gonna get rejected way more than women gonna get rejected. So I think we just kind of just take it on the chin, keep on moving. Now, of course, you got the ones out there who gonna get real hostile with
start
females.
tweaking.
Yeah, start tweaking and shit. But I think most guys they still gonna just kind of keep it moving. It is what it is.
Yeah, but they still feel some type of way because
They all
you
go.
gotta understand. You gotta understand. Most men are not as confident enough to approach the woman that they really want.
Yeah,
Most men approach women that they think they can get, and then when you get turned down by somebody you feel like you should be able to get, oh
yeah,
man. See, I only get turned down by hoes that fuck athletes and shit. I don't get turned down by no regular female.
yeah.
You
I
don't
get
know.
turned down by hoes that got millions of followers and shit.
Nah, I feel that.
Hold on, how you do this shit? Hold on.
I kind of wanted to get the women opinion on the men
I
cheating
can hear you.
situation.
Oh
What we talking?
Lord.
On the
I'm coming
men,
in.
what did you
Go
want to
ahead,
hear?
y'all.
Like,
Go ahead,
what
JB.
about it?
Give it to the
Do
females. Let me do this
do
real fast.
do y'all expect for a guy never to like have the eyes for another woman? Do you want your guy just to have like you as the apple of his eye?
Of
Well,
course I
first of
do.
all, okay.
That's just me.
You
I'm
could go.
sorry. Of course,
No,
I
no,
Realistic
you
mean,
could
though,
I'd
we
be
go.
lying if I wasn't to say.
You could go.
I'm gonna chat again when everybody say what they got to say. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I
yeah,
can.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be realistic. All of us are human. We gonna look at somebody else. If that person is attractive and we're attracted to them, or they got something about them, we gonna look. I wouldn't
yeah,
expect
Definitely.
gawking and staring at her, but I'm gonna look. If it's a nice looking man, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna glance. Just like if it's a nice looking woman, he gonna look. But I don't expect him to be staring at everybody. You can look, but don't touch. So I
mm,
mean, we human. So you're gonna look. I wouldn't be upset about nobody looking.
yeah. I mean, here's the thing about it. I'm not trying to say a dude should cheat, but I like the mindset of a chick that at least understand that her man is gonna have eyes for other women and find other women beautiful. Would like to sleep with them, possibly. I think it's when we get into like just being a little delusional to think that a man is never gonna probably find another chick attractive or sexually attracted to another chick is
I
wild to me.
think I think that when
I
men,
think
I
men are
think
delusional in the same kind of way, where they think women, they think the same thing about women.
Right.
Don't think that woman ain't seen another man and didn't find him sexually attractive as well. So men have a certain level of delusion as well
y'all
when
you
it
be
comes to that.
advocating for hoes.
Yeah, but
I'm
hold on.
not
Thing
advocating
about
for
it is, hold on,
hoes.
hold on.
I'm
The thing
advocating for
about it is,
grown ass real shit.
Exactly. But we gonna look. Shit, we all gonna look.
You ain't
but
gotta
the
And
be no hoe to be looking and seeing somebody like just like y'all got eyes, we got eyes too. So
but the
you
right.
think
question
you the
was
only person
about
that see other people
That
attractive,
that
women
wasn't that
find other
wasn't the
people attractive
question
as
though.
well.
that wasn't the question though. It wasn't like a tit for tat. Like all women shouldn't have eyes for another guy. The question was, are men cheating on women, or can men be faithful? So that's why I was just asking, do y'all expect for the man like never to look at another woman?
No, I wouldn't. I just didn't get a chance to answer that question. I just jumped
Okay.
in where what you said. But I
Yeah.
don't have that expectation because everybody, not just me and everybody, got eyeballs. If you can see, if you're not blind, you're gonna see other people and find other people attractive. You just like if I chose you or you chose me, we're attractive people. Other people are gonna be looking at us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that you would never have eyes for another person. Now, then you did switch over into finding the other person sexually attractive. You
Yeah.
did go off into that. I'm agreeing with you that men will find another woman sexually attractive, and so will women find a man sexually attractive as well.
Now,
Like
let me ask you
well,
this.
it's
Is
just
it
human
deeper?
being
Is
shit.
it
It's
deep?
not tit for
Yeah,
tat.
yeah, but is it deeper for you to find a guy attractive opposed to like a dude finding a chick attractive? Is it any deeper traits that you might have to talk to him or see how he acts or see how he talks?
That would make me
'Cause
actually want to sleep with him, yes.
see,
But
that's
I'm
the
saying that
difference.
I
Hold
can.
on. That's the difference though. I can just look at you and just say I will fuck you. I don't need to hear
Well,
you talk.
listen, according for me, but according to a lot of other women, a lot of people don't believe women don't do that. Like I have heard, I host an event called Conversations with Kai. I've been hosting it for 2 years. And
Yeah.
Maul has been my co-host several times. He's been in that room and heard people say a woman can look at a man and know if she gonna fuck him or not. Me personally, I can't. I gotta talk to you. But according to 90% of everybody else, they say women can look at a man and tell
Okay.
if she gonna sleep with him or not.
Yeah,
But
you
So
going
can. You know
for
why?
sure.
Because you have to find him attractive to even engage in any kind of conversation. So that
Exactly.
just by you engaging in any act, you're letting us know indirectly if he play his cards right, he can get it. Because you're not going to give your attention to a man that you don't find attractive.
Yeah.
now let me
And
dispel a myth for you. Hold on. Let me dispel a myth because I know the men like to talk on behalf of the women.
Exactly.
I'm a woman and I have entertained people that ain't necessarily got to be fine, but I just don't want to be rude and nasty to you. So I'm sitting here talking to you as just
Right.
because I don't want to be
you
Same
mean.
motherfucker that
hold
say
on.
keep it
But
real.
that don't mean that
Exactly.
I'm
That's
the
playing
same
games
motherfucker that
though, if
do
you
what?
think about it. That's
No,
playing
no,
Same
no.
games
motherfucker
though.
that
Listen.
say you want a
Hold
motherfucker to keep it
on.
real with you.
Fine.
No. Hold on. I'm not saying I'm saying if he's talking to me, I will tell him I'm not interested, but I'm not going to be nasty to the man, is what I'm saying. You can see
What
me
do you call
in
if
an
you tell a
encounter.
man you're not interested? What else it need to be said?
Yeah.
It don't have to
Well,
be a trying to get with her.
What
She
I'm
could just
what
tell
No,
I'm
I'm
saying
saying
that there
after
are
you
lots
tell a
of
man you're
men
not
that don't.
interested, what is he doing? He's forcing himself
Maul.
on you, is what you saying?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, a
So
lot of
y'all
men
be
don't
around
take no
some
for an answer.
cornball
Yeah,
ass
why
niggas.
you not exiting the situation though? I mean, that's
I'm
like
saying I might be in this. I
escalating.
might. I no.
You know
Listen,
why?
because
Cause
y'all
she
listen.
used the nigga to get some drinks. That's why.
Y'all are not listening. Y'all think y'all got the answers,
listen.
and this is why we
That's
can't
what
have a
I'm
Yeah,
trying.
conversation because you think you
I'm
know.
listening.
Cause
I'm
y'all
I
be
listening.
might be
lying.
in the situ.
Let's hear it. I
I
want to
might
hear it.
be in my situation already, and you approached me. I might be sitting at the bar already, eating my food or whatever I'm doing when you approach me.
Okay.
And I don't. You ain't got to be buying me no drinks or nothing. I'm
Okay,
gonna
and he
tell somebody
approach
if
you,
I'm
you say
interested
you
or
ain't
not.
interested. Now what?
And then
How
he
does
should
that
walk
go?
off. Yeah,
And
what else
I'm telling
happening?
you, he doesn't walk off. There's lots of time. It's two other women
What do
on
they
this.
do?
They'll sit there and press you. They'll ask, keep going. It's telling men no is not as easy as y'all
Right. So
think.
that just
Y'all
basically
might
says the
think
type of men y'all be around.
what I'm telling you is
Yeah.
I'm in public. What you mean be around? I don't know this
Yeah.
guy.
If
He
if a,
just
if a
walked up to
woman
me.
says to any nigga that got options, I'm cool. I'm not finna stick around. I'm
I was just
Right,
about
gone.
to
If
but
say,
you
that's
yeah, they
cool.
what
gonna leave.
listen. What I'm telling you is that's what you're thinking about. And I'm explaining to you from I'm a woman. That's all I ever been. I'm not a trans. And I've been around all types of men. And there I've been in lots of situations. I'm not around these men. I might not know you from a can of paint. I could be in a grocery store, anything. And a person will come and approach you and they don't always take no for an answer. Sometimes you do have to get nasty with a motherfucker, but for
No, you
safety
don't.
reasons,
Come on now. Come on.
what I'm telling
Depending
you
on
is
where
if,
you
if you
at,
don't take no,
you can exit. Are you even at these
baby,
bars
I'm
by
a one.
yourself?
Listen, baby, listen. I'm a woman. I don't want you to
I'm a
speak for me.
man.
Okay, and I'm a woman. So you don't experience men the
You're
way
an
I do.
adult though, but you're an
But I'm
adult. Do you
telling
know
you
how to
that you don't
interact with people?
experience men the way I do.
Do
You
you
don't
not know how
experience
to
men.
interact? Do you
You
not know
You
don't
how to interact
experience
with
experience
people?
cornball
men.
ass niggas.
Listen, whatever they are, I'm explaining to you guys because you asked a question and I'm answering it. I'm telling you, you don't experience men the way I do. For the most part, I do go out of my way to not be nasty to somebody. Sometimes you do have to get nasty if a motherfucker don't take no for an
To a
answer. And I'm telling
cornball,
you,
Well,
I've
yeah.
I'll
been
say
in
this.
whatever it is. I'm telling you that I've been in all kinds of situations and it has
Well,
Man,
happened.
I
you
don't know nothing
are.
but
You
players, and
might
I
be
ain't never
working.
heard not now one of my homies do no goof ass shit like that.
I was
So
just.
once
I wouldn't
again,
do it.
only
I
bum
wouldn't
ass
do it.
niggas do shit like that.
If a
Cause
chick
ain't
Whatever
no
they
reject
player
me,
are, I'm
that's
just
getting,
explaining
ain't
to
no
you.
player
I
that
did
got some
not put
hoes
the
that
type.
got some money
Listen,
finna sit there lingering
I did
around
not
and you just
explain
saying
what
no.
type of
that's
man it
goofy.
is.
I don't
I'm just
believe that.
I'm agreeing that
I
it's
think you just
goofy.
making
I'm
up
just
shit.
explain. Why would I be making up shit, Mom? You've been around me. Why would I be making up something? For
Ain't
the
no
sake,
player that got some money and a bunch of hoes finna
on
sit
this
there kissing
live.
your ass. I don't
Uh-uh.
First
give a
of
fuck
all,
what
I
you
said
think,
on
man.
this live and
Yeah.
didn't say nothing. You've been around me, so I don't sit up and lie. I don't sit up and make up nothing. I don't have to. I'm telling you, I've been a woman for 46 years. And I've encountered all type of cornballs, goofies, players, everything. I've encountered them all, is what I'm explaining to you. Just like you say you've encountered all type of women, I've encountered all type of men. And you guys don't experience men the way women experience men. And a lot of the stories y'all tell I find unbelievable because I don't have friends that do goofy shit like what y'all talking about. But
No, they
I
don't
can't
do the
say you
goofy
ain't
shit
had that
around you.
experience.
They do goofy shit.
What
They just don't do it
so
around
I'm
you.
telling you that niggas do goofy shit too, and maybe they not doing it around you.
No, my
So I
homies
can't sit
got
on this
hoes,
live and
and
say
they
you're
not fit.
lying,
No, they probably do
but I
goofy
can't
shit, but
say
they
that
ain't
you're
doing that
lying.
goofy shit.
I'm
Okay, they
saying that
probably
I
do
couldn't
goofy
sit up
shit.
and say
I'm
that
sure
you're
every
lying
nigga do goofy
because
shit.
I
I'm
haven't
Yeah.
strictly talking
experienced
about
it.
that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I wouldn't
Specifically
sit on this
that.
line and say you making something up because I haven't experienced it. I don't have to make nothing up.
We saying that most guys will exit from the situation if a chick rejects them. They're not gonna linger because there's a potential that that man could possibly get arrested, accused of something. So what I was gonna say is
Sweetheart, I'm
you
telling you that
possibly
it has happened, and it's not just most men. A lot of men do not take no for an answer, sweetheart. I'm
You
telling
know
you that.
what? You know what? So I I definitely see those kind of men. So I'm not gonna tell you that ain't your experience. But what I'm trying to tell you is this: the only men that I have ever seen do that is goof ass niggas. On some
I'm not
drunk
dispelling that.
like the nigga that was at your show tweaking. Them type of niggas that don't get no
Thank
pussy
you.
and get drunk and get angry with women and get to doing cornball shit. I'm talking about players. My homies are players. If they approach any woman and she say I'm cool, okay, no
Yeah,
harm, no
keep it
foul.
moving.
I'm gone.
Keep it moving. But how do
Ain't
Well,
we
no
there
get
nigga
are a
there
lot
finna
of
though?
men
sit
that
there
don't do
and
that.
just keep on trying to press himself on you. Cause a motherfucker got options.
Well, I'm telling you that I personally have experienced it several times,
I have
lots of
personally
times.
seen it several times, but they all be goof ass niggas.
Well, I'm not putting a title on
But
the type of men. I'm just saying we're
but
talking about
how do we get there on the guys
experiences.
though? Because we was talking about I think like women being attracted to men, or you were saying you was entertaining, you would entertain people.
No,
Like how do
I
we get
said
there?
that if somebody is having a conversation with me, if you sit down at the bar and I'm not interested, you sit down. I don't let you get halfway and see like, listen, babe, don't even sit right here. I'm not interested. Because in my personal opinion, it's nasty. So you can sit here and talk if you want to. I don't have no problem with that. But if you try to actually talk to me, if I'm not interested, I would say, hey, I'm not interested. I don't entertain people for drinks and food. Ma, you see me in person. I'm a healthy woman. I eat and drink good on
I
my
think
own dime.
we were still talking about like exactly like who women give their time and attention to and who they actually gonna give, the goods up to. I think that's what we was talking about for us because we was trying to compare this, the difference between men not really having to get to know you to still want to sleep with you opposed to you probably still need
Right.
to get to know the guy to give him some box.
And I said to
So
you
I want
that
to ask her
according
this.
to the men say that women know that a woman gonna fuck a man when she see
Yeah,
him.
but you still gonna have to talk to him and get to know a little bit before you just
That's what
automatically
I
jump into
said.
that.
No, because what she
That's what
did
I
Unless
was
said.
she moved the goalpost, right?
I did not
So
move the
no,
goalposts.
this is what you did because I simply said that a woman knows if she gonna sleep with you or not based upon her giving you her number. Okay. Now, here's the thing. If you don't gotta, these are your words. If you don't gotta use no man for nothing, no drinks and no none of that, why are you entertaining a man that you're not attracted to?
I'm saying what is entertaining. That's what I'm telling
Talking
you.
to him.
If I'm
talking
already
to him.
sitting at,
Talking
I'm
to
saying
him.
so. If he talking to me, what you
Right.
guys give me some?
Okay.
Tell me what to do.
Right. No. So I'm glad you established that goalpost, right? Because the first goalpost was me saying that you don't give your number to men that you wouldn't have sex to. You didn't
No,
give
I
him.
would not.
Hold on. You didn't
No,
give him your number. You wasn't attracted to him. I'm saying
no.
the men that you give your number to,
Yeah.
you're saying, letting the motherfucker know, okay, if I can't see myself having sex with this man, why even give him my number? Because he's not attractive to me. That's what I'm saying. So if you get just giving random men your number that you're not attracted to, that says a lot about who you are, is what I'm saying. So the men that you have gave your number to, I'm not saying that you slept with all of them. I'm just saying that you found them attractive enough where you would have had sex with them had they played their cards right. Some niggas y'all feel you give your number, you like, yeah, I'll give him some. But once she call you or y'all go out, you find that he a fucking cornball and you like, no, fuck this nigga. No, I thought he was cool, but no. But initially, I don't think that a woman with respect for herself would just be out giving her number to niggas that she don't even be attracted to. I just
I
can't see.
can
Men
agree with
do
that.
it all the time. Cause we hunter, we just want to fuck. We fuck anything. That's how men move. But I don't think, I don't know, y'all new women, but I'm just saying, I don't think women with
If
respect for themselves will entertain a man that they don't find attractive.
yeah,
That's all
fly
I'm saying.
because
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I
soon as
can
I
agree with that.
soon as I brought up about men having to ask for the women, you automatically was like, don't think we ain't gonna be looking either, cause yeah, we out here hungry too.
Well,
You
I
know what I'm
didn't get a
saying?
chance to
But
answer
it
your
ain't the
initial question.
same.
I just jumped in right there. But
I know, but it's
I
just not
stand
the
by that.
same. Yeah.
Well, I stand by that though.
You letting every nigga crack that you find attractive?
No, I stand by the fact that women also have eyes and find people sexually attractive. I stand by
Yeah,
that statement.
absolutely. We're fucking human. I mean,
Yeah.
for you to think otherwise, you would just be setting yourself up to be angry.
But that's the
Honestly,
comment that he's
Yeah.
addressing that I said. And I'm telling him I stand by that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
was
you
just
got to
telling
know
her that it
you
was
ain't
a
the only
difference.
attractive man in the world. So I
You're
mean,
right.
Yeah, for sure. No, I definitely understand that. I was just telling her the difference between how men act on it opposed to how women might act on it. It's not the same.
well, yeah.
Whatever the
That's
differences are, I'm saying I still stand by
Yeah,
what I
because
said though.
yeah, even if you find somebody like visually attractive, the acquisition part is going to be a whole lot different opposed to like a man's urge to want to hunt. it's not gonna be the same for you to go out there and you see an attractive man and I want to go hunt him. It's not the same.
Yeah, when women see attractive men, you would like for that man to court you and do certain things for
Yeah.
you. You're not just gonna run up on them and say, "Let's fuck." Now, women do that shit.
Absolutely.
Now, don't get me wrong, women do that
Oh
Thank
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
you.
It's
Okay, thank you,
Yeah,
Ma.
yeah, women do that shit. But
They
I'm just
definitely
saying,
do.
for the most part, women don't move like men do. You know, a woman will be like this. Even if she want to have sex with you, she'll at least make you do, at least
she still
something.
play a game. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you know
got
what
to
I'm
do
saying?
something still.
Something like even if it's minute or it could be big, could be small, could be medium, but she wants something like either whether it be time or whether it be a phone call twice a day or something. You know what I'm saying? She's not just gonna say, "All right, I'm gonna fuck you" and that's it.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Yeah, but I know both people gonna find people attractive. I mean, like Bree was saying, we are humans. So
yeah. And
Yeah.
plus, men came from women, so if we horny as hell, they got to be horny. We came from them.
That's your story.
That's what I'm sticking with. That X chromosome that's in us, that's the horny gene.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you ever notice how women get more hornier the older they get? That's why they ass be talking about them old men with ED and shit, because a nigga got them and trained and ran out of gas. They get their second wind at 40.
uh
The
Well,
pole
you know.
definitely go out before the hole.
the
Lies.
pole go out before the whole
It
love.
depends on your
It's a
genetics.
yeah, and it's a mental thing too for some of y'all. Some of y'all check yourself out.
Yeah, some of y'all be having motherfucking tumbleweed.
Like the box can
What?
work, but y'all check yourself out.
Well, I know mine's still good. I just had a baby.
There you go.
Amazing. That don't mean it good. That just mean it work.
It worked good.
Damn.
It
Motherfucker.
work good. It works good.
Oh, that's funny.
It worked good.
It
Yeah,
definitely
funny as
worked
it.
good.
I ain't mad at you.
Okay, we got 14 more minutes, man. Any topics y'all want to go over in this 14 minutes? Anything y'all want to say?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you,
Yeah,
Bree.
we can hear you, Miss Bree.
Well, I was trying to chime in on that, and everybody was just going letting it ride.
Well, go
Oh,
ahead.
Fly
Speak your
Fly
piece.
Kai was
Bree, you
getting
got to speak up louder.
aggressive.
You can't be over there whispering.
I ain't aggressive. I'm assertive.
Nah, I'm just playing.
I'm trying
I'm
to,
playing with you.
I'm doing like
The
10 things at once.
difference.
That's your
Uh,
problem. Focus.
huh? But then
That's
I
your
forgot
problem. Focus.
about that. I can't focus sometimes. But I'm gonna chime in for
That's
a brief.
called all timers.
Oh, really? So I'm gonna chime in for a second about the men trying to tell women. Men have never been women in their life unless you're a tranny. That's the only way you've ever been women. But I see a lot of men. I've been around a lot of them, and y'all talk about what women think, how they do what they do, what y'all feel. That's in y'all opinions because y'all have never been women. Just like I can't tell you how to be a man and how a man thinks and what a man does because I've never been a man. And it's kind of funny that you all get on here and you tell women how they think, what they do, and how you react to things, but you've never been a woman and never been in that situation. Just like this young lady, she was telling y'all about how her interaction is with men. That's her. That's how her interaction is. You can't tell her how she interacts or what happens in her life because you've never been around her all the time. So my thing is, y'all just like y'all want us to listen, y'all don't listen. Just like y'all want us to listen to what's going on with y'all and the things that y'all go through, how men act, how what y'all want, how y'all feel. Y'all want us to listen and stop talking so much, but y'all don't listen and stop talking and listen to what we have to say as well. So you have to come in and say, look, let me listen to what you have to say. And then when she gives you her answer, you rebut her answer. You can't tell her her experience because she can't tell you your experience. So her experience is her experience. It's a lot of women out there that encounter men, just like y'all say they goofies. They'll try to talk to you, and if you don't have any interest, they don't get the hint that you take an interest. And they never got to be a nigga with money because niggas with money be thirsty too because they feel like I got money and she rejected me. I can't believe this motherfucker rejected me and I'm that nigga. And so they're going to keep doing what they do because they're going to keep trying because they're going to think now she boosted this. That's their ego. They dropping their ego down because now he figure I can get any bitch in here because I got money and I'm that
The,
nigga, but you're
the
not getting
problem
her. But you're aiming at her because you can't get her.
the
So now they're gonna
problem
do
is
everything in their power to get her because they want to prove a point.
the
So
problem
you
is
don't
she
you can't
said
everybody experience.
for
So
sure. But the
Okay, but
problem is,
I
she said that she
first of all,
entertains.
no, I'm gonna let him go and then I'm gonna respond. Go ahead.
The, the
You can have a
problem, the
general
way we
conversation with somebody and not have an interest in it. It's just they have
let's
good
breed,
conversation. You could be out
let's
somewhere
breed.
with somebody and you could be sitting next to them and just start up a conversation and it's just a general conversation.
Yeah.
So
So,
and you might not have no interest in this man. And you just have, but he has good conversation. And that's all it is a good conversation. So now if
okay,
he
but
takes it so much, she said
if the
he's
man
trying to just
hollered, but she said the man hollered at her, so that means that he was trying to get to know her on a deeper level, and she said that she was still
it probably
entertaining.
started out as a conversation.
That's where the rebuttal came in from us. Because why
I
are you still
never said
entertaining people?
entertaining. I did not
You
say
did.
that.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Yes,
I
you
Yes, you
said
did.
that
did.
if he still
Yes, you
listen,
did. See,
can you
this is
both listen? Hold on. I
they
said if he's
want us to
still
sit here
sitting
and
there
listen to the
talking,
bullshit
Ma, you like
He
to
just like
overtalk.
in that
So hold
reel
on a
with
because
second.
y'all full of shit.
Hold,
That's what you
look,
said.
Jamal, can you
Two people
please wait
heard
a
you. You
minute?
finna still
Can
lie.
you please? I don't have to lie. Stop calling me a liar. Don't do that.
just
Please stop
just
doing
like
that.
you kept
I
posting, let
said
her
that
talk.
if he's
You
sitting
can't
there
make this
talking,
shit up.
I don't want to be rude. That's what you guys
Man,
are
you
interpreting
listen.
that as
See, this is what
entertainment.
happens.
I
See,
did not say
when women
entertain.
wrong, they start trying to get mad and
I'm
get
not being
no.
wrong.
I
I'm
don't know.
explaining.
I mean,
First
I
of
don't want to
all,
hear
you
that shit.
are
I
busy
know
over
because you not
talking.
finna get serious
You're
because you
over
fucking wrong.
talking
You
me.
fucking wrong.
I'm not
Okay, you
wrong.
wrong. And now
Jamal,
this
stop
is what
talking to
y'all
me like
women
that.
do.
Don't
Y'all
do
try to
that.
bash
Don't
men
do that.
because you
Stop
wrong. Just
doing
be
that.
wrong. Just be
Jamal,
wrong.
calm
And
down.
no,
Stop doing
You
that.
did.
man,
Don't hold on. Do not invite me onto
What is
your
the
live and
need to
talk
be
to me like
rude
that.
and all
Don't
this
do that.
defensive shit because you
Jamal,
wrong?
don't do that.
Come on,
Do
man.
not
No,
do that.
that's the
I'm
shit
not
I don't
cussing at
like.
you and yelling at you. Don't do that.
Man,
I don't like
listen,
this either.
man,
Do not
whatever,
invite me
man.
into your space to
Here,
do
here we
this.
go
Don't
with
do
here
that.
we the
I've
defense
never done
shit.
that to
The
you.
defense.
I have
All you
never
gotta do
done
is
that.
say I was
I
wrong.
have
That's
invited
all you
you.
gotta do.
I wasn't
All you gotta
wrong.
do is say I
All
was
you
wrong.
got to do is
That's all
calm
you
the
gotta
fuck
do.
Hold on,
down.
Miss
Don't talk
Fly.
to me like
Hold on,
that.
You
Miss
just
Fly.
want to
Miss
be
Fly.
Don't
right
talk
and
to
you're
Hold
me
on,
like
wrong.
that.
Miss
Nigga,
Fly.
No matter how
Miss Fly.
loud
Hold on,
you
hold on, hold
get,
on.
you wrong.
Miss
And
Fly.
this
You
You
is
know I've
what
kind of,
been
women
telling you
do.
that.
you know what's crazy? No, no, no. What's crazy is how she's snapping like that. And I was literally just watching the Facebook Live, and you literally was like in the same like
do
mode
that.
you in right now.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is where when this is where the disconnect come in there because we understand what y'all saying, okay? Where I literally just agreed with everything she said. I literally just said I know men like that. But
Yeah,
Bree tried to make a distinction between I was talking about the niggas with money. Just because you got money don't mean you're not a fucking goofy. I said goofy. I didn't say nothing about money. I said
yeah,
the only niggas I see do that is goofies. I said
yeah,
my homies are players. I never
I
seen
said
that with my homies, but I have
that,
seen it with goofies. I agreed
yeah,
with her.
yeah.
I agree
Most
with
dudes
her
will leave.
100%.
Yeah,
So
but what
all
people
this
understand
about
is
I
that
ain't
y'all think
listening and all
money.
this shit, and then you say because she just want to talk and she talking, and then when she get caught up in what she's saying, she want to get angry and try to deflect and try to make it seem like I'm tripping. When you wrong, this is why I have a problem getting along with a lot of women because y'all expect us to admit when we wrong, but when you wrong, you want to deflect and try to throw the shit back on us. But see, you have a nigga like me that don't allow that shit, and y'all don't like it. That's the problem. I'm not allowing nobody to throw me down a rabbit hole. When you say something, you got to stand on what you say. And I'm
she
not
said
finna let
entertaining.
you make me feel like I'm tweaking because you said it, not me. The fuck
My
is you
Rice
talking
Krispie treat
about?
was good.
That's all I'm saying.
Nah, man.
Don't get angry and try to talk. I don't want to get there. We don't have to get disrespectful. We homies. But what I'm saying is, if we're gonna be adults, take accountability for what comes out of your mouth. Don't come at me wrong because you said it. That's all I'm saying. And if you say something and you're wrong, and I count it out because guess what? Bree felt she gave her thought. She felt like we were wrong, right? We
Yeah,
gave her the floor to tell us, y'all tell us, yeah, y'all want to be women, we women. Okay, you felt like we were wrong for that. But it was no disrespect. We honored what you said. Nobody got out of line. Nobody had to be disrespectful. But when I called out, I even called out what you said. You didn't say anything disrespectful back. But when I called out what she said, now she want to start turning this into an argument and just instead of saying I was wrong. If she would have said, you know what, I did say that. Let me recant that, or that ain't what I meant. That it's cool.
yeah. She said entertaining.
But instead, you want to sit there and argue and fight against what you said, and you said it. It's just that simple. Nothing to argue about. We grown as fuck up here.
Can I
And
say what
this
I
is why
do
I get
when
into it
somebody
with a
trying
lot
to
of
talk to
women.
me and I don't want to talk to them?
You said what?
What you do, big mama?
What you
I
say?
get up and I remove myself. I said, if somebody trying to holler at me and I know I don't want to talk to them, I just remove myself. I don't wait for them to move. I just remove myself. I walk off.
Yeah, that's what a
Well,
lot of chicks
it's
do.
not about.
That's
So the thing about it is this though, Kim. It's not about having to remove yourself. It's about giving your standpoint without getting angry, okay, and
hmm
without getting defensive. Okay, we can always talk. Y'all know how I talk, so don't take the way I talk as if I'm getting disrespectful. You know me. This is how I fucking talk, and you know I fuck with y'all. But that's not the problem. The problem wasn't how I said it. The problem was I called out the bullshit. And that's what women hate the most. And like you said, Bree, you said, man, y'all never been a woman. Bree, to be honest with you, on some homie shit, I've had a lot of experience with women. Y'all not that fucking indifferent. Most of y'all are exactly alike. And y'all keep acting like it's something different about you that's different from any other one. All y'all do the same shit.
Not
Yeah.
even that. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
I can't
It's
hear
not the
Bree.
fact that because we're all
Yeah.
different. You know, we're you
You can
men and
hear
I'm
her,
on
JB?
all different.
What?
Yeah.
Can't
Every
hear the
woman
phone. It's a
has a
stupid
Hold
different.
on,
phone.
y'all. Let her talk. Hold on. You said what's go here?
A lot of women, y'all think that every woman is in this one box and every woman is the same. Every woman is not the same, and every woman handles situations different. You might have a extensive experience with women, but in the same token, everybody don't handle situations the same. So it's just like y'all put every woman in one big box and say, "Oh, this is how this woman did," but you can't tell a woman how to act and how she feels and how she reacts to anything because you've never been a woman. Just like y'all say, just like we used to talk about on the podcast, we can't tell you how to be a man. We can't tell you how to act. We can't teach a man how to be a man. We can't do none of that because we've never been men. And the same, and it's vice versa. Y'all can't tell us how we should react to a situation
Well,
because you've been in a
I,
situation that
Well,
we're in.
let
Like
me
well,
say this, Bree. Let
it's
me
like
say this,
shit,
right?
man.
Once you dated, it's only really about, to be
Well, it's a
honest
lot
with
of
you,
women that think that men are
it's only really about at max about 6 to 7 different characteristics of a woman. It's only about 7 different kind of women, honestly. If it's that much, I might be exaggerating. Once you've experienced those type of women, it's like a repeat. It's like, and to further what you say, when you say we never been women, but we try to tell y'all how to be women. I'm gonna give you a real breakdown, right? The reason why men are qualified to speak on women is because men actually have to learn, y'all. Men are simple. No woman is never taught how to treat a man. She's always taught how a man should treat her. We are taught how to treat women. We ain't never taught how a woman should treat us unless we see it from our mama. Most women are conditioned to know what to take and get from a man. They are not taught how to treat them, and this is why nobody's getting married. No relationships are working because men get on here and we telling. I mean, Bree, Kim, JB, come on now. The shit we talk about, we do is talk about relationship shit, right? It's how many of these fucking conversations do we have? It's only about 7 to 10 relationship questions that keep regurgitating all through the fucking world. Everybody talking about the same shit.
yeah.
Everybody talking about the same shit, so that should tell you that everybody is the same. If everybody talking about the same shit, listen, even with y'all two as women, how many niggas you think you gonna meet past this point in your life that's gonna be different from any other nigga you ever dated before?
Zero, because I don't want to be nobody else.
No, what I'm saying is you didn't saw it already. Can't
Right.
hmm
nobody trick you. Didn't saw you live to a point in your life where you experience all types of men. It ain't that many different versions of us, just like it is of y'all. All of the same shit. What do women have a problem with? Cheating.
Yeah.
That's a universal thing. So that should tell you that all us are having the same fucking problems, which means the characters of the problems doing the same shit.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. So when women say, "Oh yeah, we're different," no, you're not, baby. You're not. You might be different from my ex. You might be different from my cousin. You might be different from my mama. But I've had a woman like you before. So you're not different to me. I've seen you before. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you're an experienced man, just like you're an experienced woman, Bree, you know you can go in the club and point bullshit out. You know when a nigga full of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you didn't seen this shit before. Can't no nigga come in there one of y'all lives right now and say and pull any kind of tricks. The
Silly
only
rabbit.
nigga that can trick y'all is the nigga you want to trick you.
Exactly. I agree
Yeah.
with that.
See, that's why when you came in there, you was kind of trying to defend her. It kind of threw us all off because like you trying to make it like she's so different from every other chick, and she
She's
not.
not
Like that's why
different,
we
but I
able to
understand where she
listen.
comes.
You said what?
That's my. She's not. I'm not trying to defend her, but and I understood where she's coming from because
Yeah.
we as women we come across all type of men and everybody done ran their game. I think sometimes we done heard it so much that we can tell you what the fuck you finna say before you say it because we
Absolutely.
Yeah.
done heard so much and it's just like tiring at a point. Just like Kimmy say, if I don't want to talk to you, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll talk to you later, love. Have a good day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get out that situation. But I understand what she's saying when she said that sometimes you have to play nice because you hear so much about women not talking to a man. He can get outside and shoot in the back. You know, because
Yeah,
she
but
don't want to
that's
talk to him.
but that's how the
You
whole
know, that's
disagreement
like
came out. One thing about playing nice, and it's one thing about entertaining. We was talking about two completely different things. Now
it's
we
a
didn't go
difference.
deep. We didn't go deep into the entertaining part, but it's still the fact that she said that she would entertain. That's where the whole
To
confusion
entertain
came
you, if
at.
I'm not interested in you, I'm gonna try to get up out that jam. If I'm
Yeah,
not
but
Man,
interested in you,
but the
I'm not gonna
word
keep talking
Well,
to you.
the
yeah,
word
remove
entertain
yourself. But
though.
what I'm saying, what she made it seem like, because see, that's why I said she made 2 points in one instance that contradicted each other. Because she said in one instance that, yeah, I entertained him because I didn't want him to do nothing crazy. But then I said, why are you entertaining men that you don't like? And
Hmm.
then she said something else. Like, okay, so if you don't like the man, I get it. Like I said, nothing she said was wrong. Like, I'm not saying that what her reality is ain't her reality, because that's a lot of y'all reality. I go to the club, I'm fucking outside, I see what the fuck going on. I'm with you. I know what's going on. But what I'm saying is, those are goofy ass niggas. Those ain't no players. Regardless of what they got in their pocket, I think that's what we got mixed up, because y'all probably thought I was just saying niggas with money. That's not what I meant at all, because money don't unlame a lame. Like, you still a fucking goofy, you just know how to get money. So, and
Right.
Yeah.
like you said, some niggas do feel entitled. Like, who you think you is? I'm him. I get it. I've seen it. But they still be clowns. But Bree, I swear to God, men, we know clowns before y'all meet them. Y'all let the glamour and the cars and the glow and the pretty smile and shit fool y'all.
That's
We
why
know
like
they fucking goofies.
Certain days that
what
shit don't
you
even
said.
phase you.
Well, what you
When you
said
get
was
to
kind of damaging because you was like y'all be thinking y'all know all women and y'all not women, so why y'all speaking for women? See, that's part of the problem too when it comes down to having guys in your life help you in your dating process and navigating certain guys. Y'all don't even take their opinions in account. You see how you just threw the dirt on us for trying to speak for y'all, but they
no no no
y'all
no.
do the same thing with the men in y'all life a lot of the time, and that's why y'all end up getting with guys, and y'all don't let these other men check these dudes out because y'all feel like y'all got all the answers and you feel like the guys have no answers because like what Mac was saying, we have to know y'all to acquire y'all. So just because I ain't slept with you or I'm not directly with you, I still know how you're going to probably receive and act towards certain things because that's just your biology makeup. That's just how you gonna
And
think.
you're a hunter. You got to learn how to catch your prey.
Exactly.
You
So
have
I
to
don't
study
need to.
your prey. Women
It's
don't have
women.
to acquire men. All you got to do to go up to a nigga and say, "Take my number." That
Exactly.
requires no skill. No, you don't have to accomplish nothing in life. None of that shit. Men go through a process to be able to acquire women on a basis like that. And so, with that being said, we learn women. This is the courting process. This is what courting is. This is a man who knows. What do you think game is? When a nigga run game, game is just what it is. Trying to hunt. I'm trying to learn her. How do you think men trick women? They have to know something to trick you. When you were young and you fell for every goddamn thing, you know why? Because you had a man that understands she young. She
Hmm.
ain't heard this before. I can pray on her. She don't know shit. You see what I'm saying? So a man actually does know women more than y'all know us. Because I'm gonna give you some real shit. Men are so simple to please. It just baffles me that women just ain't figured out how to make us happy. And y'all, it's so easy for y'all. It's more complicated for us. Because
Yes.
we got to do so much to make a woman happy for a long period of time. It's like we got to change to be certain niggas. As y'all grow and get older, you change as a person, you different likes, different dislikes, and we got to be able to keep up with that pace, or else you
And
gonna get uncomfortable and want to leave a motherfucker.
yep.
So we the one actually got to get in the mud and study and shit to make sure we always on our P's and Q's, because guess what? When you got an attractive woman, it's niggas in her ear constantly trying to do the shit that you ain't doing. So you gotta constantly make ways to keep the fire in your household happy. You
But
don't
you
have
know
to
what's
do that for a
crazy?
man. All you
But
gotta do, cook, clean, give him some head. He cool. And you could
eh,
do that for 80 years. You don't
the-
never have to switch that up.
these women getting courted forever. Really think about it. Like the way how
Forever.
they change as they get older, the man still got to constantly keep making it fresh over and over again. But like you said, we so simple. We just want the bare minimum: sex,
Yeah.
head. That's it. A little bit of compliance. And a lot of dudes,
Bare minimum.
they settling with no compliance because a lot of people, a lot of the relationships, they just coexisting together. They surviving, but that man still got to make sure that he do a little more to make sure that she locked in before she tear everything apart and ruin his life. It's gonna be cushy.
Damn.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's scary.
I think
Yeah.
that that's vice
It's scary.
versa as well. Like the woman got to keep it fresh too, because then his eyes start wandering if she stopped doing the things that she did to get you.
He ain't
You
gonna
know,
leave
when y'all
though.
No,
at
I
the
ain't gonna
beginning
leave.
He
in
ain't
each
gonna
other,
leave.
and she got y'all, you gonna expect her to do all of them tricks and all of that shit and do all of the things that she did. You want her to continue to do that. That's how she keep it fresh too, because then after a
Bree,
while, if she
Bree,
stopped doing those things, then you're gonna get
Bree,
uninterested as well.
Bree. I'm gonna tell you this, man. Most of y'all don't have the capacity or the stamina to keep it up throughout y'all year. It just is what it is. Y'all just do all them tricks and all that stuff. Y'all bodies just built very different. And we just appreciate the breakdown. You feel me? Like we appreciate the natural breakdown of like females not being able to do the most still because we still gonna like appreciate the simple things. Y'all getting on your knees, getting on your back. It ain't much different that y'all gotta really put out because us putting that pressure on y'all wouldn't like it. Y'all would be stressed out if that man was telling you to do all this acrobatic shit back when you was in your 20s. I'm telling you, like, no, dudes are always gonna settle for just the bare minimum of sex. Or they probably might just go out and grab something. Potentially. A lot of guys still ain't gonna do that. A lot of guys are scared to cheat a lot of the times. They're gonna stay at home, they're gonna be miserable, they're gonna complain, you know, and they just gonna take what they can get. But all that pressure that you talking about that should be put on the woman, y'all wouldn't be able to thrive under that pressure. Because even the pressure I think that's going on, y'all take that pressure as this nigga controlling. This nigga, he's a narcissist. He just it's so much. But really, it's the constructive criticism that he is trying to give to you to improve the relationship on his side. Y'all don't receive it like that. If it comes from him, it's malicious. That's what I'm starting to see now. Anytime that a guy puts any type of, rules, boundaries, or just standards on y'all, this nigga is a controlling asshole.
That's
That's what
deep.
I see all the time. But the guy, like I said, for him to make sure the relationship still stays afloat, he got to make sure he keep his woman somewhat happy. Because guess what? Let's say it gets really bad, she might use the box against him. He don't want to lose the box that he do get. It might not be the acrobatic box, but he don't want to lose that box. So he gonna make sure
Hey,
he jumps through hoops and hurdles to
hey,
make
bro,
sure.
real shit. I was just in the shop the other day, right? It
Yeah,
just so happened I was sitting in there. I had four customers in that motherfucker. It just so happened all four of them was getting married.
yeah.
Well, they all was married, right? And
Is this Thursday?
was it Thursday? No,
You got a lot of
Friday.
married folks on
No,
Thursday.
yeah, no, it was Friday. It was Friday. Um, and they was just talking about marriage and shit. And I'm just sitting there listening to these niggas, man. And they made a comment, right? Like, man, it seemed like, bro, when you get married, you don't get no ass. And I'm like, what? I'm like, you niggas married and ain't getting no ass?
That's scary.
What? Man, I'm catching the charge. I'm taking it. That's my pussy. I put a ring on. Man, you tripping, man. What? Man, that's
I feel
mine.
you. No, but you see how that's a scary topic though. Like I'm with you on that. Like if I want it, I'm gonna get it. You feel what I'm saying? Depending on schedule, all that stuff, I'm tired. But if it's like if I want it, it's on the table for me. It's not the box ain't being used for me to be compliant. But the fact that you hearing dudes actually talk about that is scary because
And it
it's a
was four of
reality.
them,
And
all four of them.
guess what? We done been brainwashed to think that that's normal.
I ain't
Happy
going
happy wife, happy life. You know
because
that
whether
that's what a
I'm
lot of
up,
guys been
down, left, or
brainwashed.
right, I still got to pay them goddamn bills.
Exactly. That shit don't stop. Man, dudes working themselves to death to make sure that they still get the
My
bills
mama
paid. They not falling behind on shit. But she
and
trying to
come home
leverage
and can't
box
get no
against you.
damn buns.
No buns. So that's why when you mention all that acrobatic stuff, no, that ain't realistic.
Man, listen,
You better off letting that man probably cheat and get another chick opposed to him putting that pressure on you. You don't want to
yeah,
handle that pressure.
most women can't
You don't
keep
want
a
to handle
one
that
man
pressure.
happy. They want one man all to themselves, and most, to be honest with you, and this is just from experience, most women ain't even qualified to even keep a nigga all to themselves. I'm gonna be
Mm-mm.
honest with you.
That
Expect
man,
like the and here's the thing: the only thing a man with his shit together need is sex, and once you stop getting that to him, you useless.
yeah.
Honestly,
A lot of when dudes usually get married in relationships and really lock in, they suppress their own nature.
yeah,
And
it's a constant battle.
especially dudes who go to the gym. I go to the gym or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Dudes who like really like take care of themselves, man. You really suppressing that urge. You really suppressing it because it's still in you. That's why when we asked that question earlier, you never get it out your system to where you stop really looking.
Man, this shit was so crazy, JB. Yesterday, I went to the gym, right? I had my little tank top outfit on and shit right
Yeah,
now. Mind you, I stay around white folks, right?
yeah.
So I left the motherfucking gym and I went my ass in Walmart to finish getting my baby school shit for her school shopping shit.
Hmm.
So when I grabbed a cart and I walked in the school section, right? I walked past this three little ass white girls, right?
Yeah.
Swear to God, this what she did, right? She saw me, she said, she tapped her friend, she said, look at that over there. They all look, they in line looking at me and shit. I'm like, look at these little hot ass little white girls, bro. This is they
That's
had to be,
crazy.
bro, they had to be no more than 17, 18, bro.
That's
They probably
crazy.
seen you on live. They probably didn't believe it was you.
No, man. I
It's the
came in there
black hope.
sweaty. I was sweaty straight out the gym and shit with my
They couldn't
arms and
believe it
shit
was
out.
really you in the flesh.
That shit was crazy as hell.
That
I'm like,
man
look
That
at
hope.
this
crazy
shit.
guy on Facebook.
No, a dude at
Hey,
the Secretary of State did that shit to me earlier though.
oh,
See?
that's crazy.
He called me Jamal.
Damn, we know the actual government.
He pulled him
He ain't even say do say Davis.
Yeah, he called me Jamal, goddamn it. I'm like, damn, this nigga must really watch me, goddamn it.
For real.
Hey,
He
let
would
me tell you something,
That's
sir.
what's up. I
Posted on
appreciate it.
oh like
I'm
that shit.
You
talking
s-
to Jamal.
What happened, Bree?
Ass with the reels and shit. And they started with them dragging me a T again on the reels and shit.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
I got plenty more. I'm gonna finna start recycling them up.
Oh, did she fall off? She fell off.
What
Oh,
happened?
Bree, her phone
I don't
probably
God
know.
damn
died.
it.
Yeah, nah, that shit crazy though, man. But nah, we don't get no love, man. We don't get no love. We definitely I know y'all always say like, oh man, it's a lot of bad dudes out there, man, a lot of fuck boys, all that type of shit. Like we said, it still go back
Body
down to who
leave
you
out.
choose. But if you get a good nigga in your life, he definitely putting out a lot. Suppression, sacrifice, all that good stuff. But a lot of, maybe it's just the name of the game, the way how it's played. Y'all don't never really think about what he is sacrificing.
Mm.
What I just listen
Y'all
that
don't
minute.
really, or whether y'all even care or not. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't really
Yeah,
think
just
about
think of the
I
pressure.
care.
Just think of the pressure you would be under as a woman. Just put yourself in a man's shoes real fast. Just think of if you had to if I had children by another girl and God damn it, I'm trying to move in with you and you got to pay all the bills and give me a soft dude era life, right? Think of how much pressure would be up under you if you had to do that.
I don't want it. I don't even want to be independent sometimes.
Right, but most women can't even take care of their goddamn self, let alone somebody else.
it.
So
Hmm.
just think, you asking us to be able take care of ourselves, still look fly and look
I
good.
always say I
Then
mean I would
then
hate to be
still
a
take
man.
care of you
It's
and
a lot of
pay the
pressure.
bills, take you on dates, take you on trips,
Yeah,
pay
that's
for
crazy.
massages.
That's why like I think the only thing we really can do as men is try and get a woman that's very simplistic, very simple. Like don't require a whole bunch.
Yeah,
To, listen and
yeah,
follow. That's really the only way it's gonna work out
yeah,
correctly. Because if you got one that got like crazy standards or want to do a bunch, she's gonna make your life a living hell. Probably just because you already got so many standards you gotta reach up to. Having
it,
her as like an extra burden or bill or
yeah.
debt, whatever she is
It
it's gonna make your
is.
life hell.
And this is why
Man.
you see, and this is exactly
This is
why y'all see these Instagram baddies and all these fine assholes on the web with no man. All they get is niggas that play with them for the weekend. Because if I got the money to play the game, yeah, I'm gonna give you a couple dollars and enjoy you for a weekend and send you back to your where you come from. Even
Hmm.
a rich man don't want an expensive woman because guess what? I don't mind buying you things, but I don't want to be locked into this doing this shit for 30 the rest of my motherfucking life. I want you to be able to be okay with Target some motherfucking time. Be okay
Yep.
with regular shit. Be okay with Akira and shit like that. I'll buy you nice shit here and there, but I don't want to feel like I'm obligated every time that you're a breaker nigga. A nigga go in the hole trying to fuck with a girl like that. And this is why
Yep.
them athletes and shit ain't marrying them hoes. They hitting them and sending them back home. I
Yep.
give a couple thousand for the weekend. I can afford a weekend. But I ain't gonna
Yep.
do this shit every weekend.
Yeah.
Not every weekend.
Hell no. Don't no motherfucking nigga want to sign up for no shit like that. You crazy as hell. A bitch
Mm-mm.
like that will put a nigga in the hole.
Yeah.
And
I don't
then on
know.
top of that, you gotta factor in real shit in life. Life be life in sometime. Now you done got her super spoiled to this fucking lifestyle, and then life hit your ass and you can't do it. What you think she gonna do?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be
Find another
somebody
one.
up while you down.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to deal with that shit. Motherfucker rather have fun with that, sitting home.
Yeah.
We like women that's okay with sitting their ass in the house and watching Lifetime.
You know
Instead of
what's you know
always got to
something
be
that's
outside
crazy?
singing all the motherfucking time.
Listen, right? Now I said earlier, I was used to going outside, living life, love it, right? So when we went to go visit her dad, I don't know nobody down. I don't know nobody there, right? At first, for a second, I was like, okay, I don't know if I could do this. It's kind of boring. Like, I can't go visit nobody. Can't nobody come over. I could talk to people on the phone. I promise you, as soon as I got back home and my phone got to ringing, it was like, let's go here. Let's go do this. Can you do this? I was ready to go. I realized it wasn't so bad just sitting in the house, not having to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
You
It
said,
was,
do I have to settle down? What do you mean, do I have to settle down in my 40s? What do you mean by
you
that?
don't have to
You
do
might be asking a
anything.
question. Oh, do you have to settle down in your 40s? I don't know if he asking that as a guy or as a female. He must be talking about himself,
y'all got
maybe.
I can't see none of that. People
Okay, are
talking.
y'all in the app or
On the
something?
comments. Yeah, like
No,
on the actual
What
screen, it's
happened?
like the comment
Because we
section.
can't see it. We
You
can't see
can't
the
see
comments.
what?
Oh, I see it now. I can see the comments
what you
now.
guys see?
Yeah, you got to hit the little icon thing. But yeah,
Oh,
man,
men
simplicity
who
is the
are in
best
their
thing to be,
30s,
man.
single, no kids, and not ready for real commitment. Oh, maybe he's talking about men.
Yes, they slowly cut you off. My ex got upset when I told her, if you
Ah, there you go, Buff.
want it, let me know, but I'm not begging for what's mine. Yeah, my thing is this though, right? I could never be in a marriage where I'm not getting sex. Now I was trolling. I ain't taking shit. I'm cheating. I'm just tell you right now. Like it's probably already hoes trying to fuck me anyway. So
You
the
know what's
moment you
funny?
start acting funny, bitch, it's over with. So
I was a video I was gonna react to of this successful ex NFL player, and his wife is like his business partner kind of now. And like in the very beginning of it, she was saying how like if he started talking crazy, she locked the box up. And when I heard that shit, I was like, that is
you
crazy as
said
hell.
what? What you
She
say,
said like
JB?
if he started like talking like, and it wasn't even nothing crazy. I think is if he started like yelling at her a little bit or getting a little upset with her with like business shit, she'll lock the box up, which is not give him sex. And when I heard it, I just was like, bro, you got this dude super successful, can really have a pick of the litter if you look at him and you see like it's this chick that's like, using that against him. And I know that's one of them things where yeah, that's one of y'all superpowers to where y'all have that control over a man. But if this man done chose you as like a wife or whatnot, that shouldn't even be on the table if he's not actually trying to commit no harm against you. That's why I think that y'all
Man, women
prioritize some
try
of
to
these
use that as
feelings
a
to
control
the extreme.
mechanism.
Yeah. Like your feelings is gonna be up and down. I'm not always gonna be on your nice side to make you smile all the time.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
I
still
can be an
gotta pay the
asshole.
bills whether I'm mad or not.
My wife know I'm an asshole sometimes, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like this is who she chose. But my intent ultimately is still to progress through the future with her and to, make sure the lifestyle is right, the kids, everybody taken care of. And I still love her. But I'm never gonna be 100% smiles and happy all the time. But if she was ever to try and use box against me, bro, that would be out. That would be crazy. I don't even know like that type of reality to live in. To where she's saying,
Yeah,
no, I
and,
can't
and,
get boxed
and
because
that
I might
goes
have
to show
maneuvered.
you that everybody got different realities. Cause them niggas in the shop wasn't getting no buns.
Bro, that's crazy.
Them niggas tripping.
We about to
I
break
don't
up.
know how I got. Man, listen, bro. You know, I've been in that situation before. Um,
Uncle Maul.
he didn't
That's
give
what
me
they
no
said
buns
in
for
the
like 3 weeks.
comments. Read the comments. It say Uncle Maul.
I've been saw that. That's old.
Oh yeah.
No, Jesus. No, he just put it
Oh
in
no,
there.
somebody else did, yeah, foreign sky said, but I
Hey,
was
you know
asking
what though,
Uncle Maul.
Hakeem? On some real shit, right? So I had a long lost love,
Appreciate it
right?
too, foreign.
And me and her still talk here and there every so often. She
Yeah.
married. She married now and shit. And she told me, which is crazy, because she been with her husband since I broke her heart. And she told me that the only way that a relationship and marriage gonna work is somebody gotta love somebody more than other.
I do believe that.
That's crazy. And she said that her husband loves her more than she loved him. That's why they work.
Damn. I hate to hear that. That's crazy.
Right. It
I
sounds
mean,
bad when you say it like that.
it don't sound bad. Would it sound
It
even? Why
does
would it?
sound
Why
bad
would
when
it
you say it like
sound
that.
better? Why would it sound better? Vice versa, though.
It wouldn't. It just sounds bad, period.
It
It
Well,
would
just
have
no.
been
sounds bad to
Here's the
say,
thing, though.
well, my
Here's
husband
the
loves me
thing.
more than I love him, or man, my wife loves me more than I love her. It just doesn't sound good.
No, it don't sound good. But guess
That's
what,
all I'm
though?
saying.
Somebody got to be scared to lose somebody. Somebody
that's
in a
a
relationship has to be able to bend for
that's a
something to
fact.
work.
That's a fact.
Like both you motherfuckers can't be butter knives.
It's gonna
Somebody
blow up.
got to bend sometime on both sides. It don't always got to be you, or it don't always got to be him. It could
Yeah.
be different points. You can't sit there and say you gonna be with a motherfucker 30 years and ain't gonna never do no dumb shit. It's gonna be
Right.
some shit he gonna have to put up with too to keep that shit going.
That's true.
But that's the thing. As soon as motherfuckers start going through some shit, motherfucker want to get up out of there. And then you start, it's like losing on a video game. Now you gotta start all the way from the beginning, do this shit all over again. And possibly lose again, go back to the beginning again with another motherfucker, play the game and keep losing at the same point. Right before you get married, you keep losing.
You know what? I
What
think you're
would be
right because for me,
mhm.
I think I appreciate the fact I'm a talker. I will call this man and I just get to rambling. I just be rambling and I'll be like, "You still there?" He be like, "Mm-hmm." Just like, "Mm-hmm." Oh,
Yeah, he
okay.
don't want to
And
get off
I,
that phone with you.
but he will not hang up.
That's what I'm saying because he appreciate your interaction, your companionship. So he gonna regardless whether he want to do it or not, he don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he probably is the one that's scared.
yeah. What does it say? It said, my experience with these women since my divorce is they care about your swag and sex appeal. No, they don't care about that shit. They care about money. That's what they
Yeah.
care about these days. Money. They don't give a fuck how you look.
Foreign,
They don't give a fuck all that internet shit about females don't like short niggas. That's a lie. Out west, all the short niggas fucking everybody. So I don't know what the fuck they talking about. My
yeah.
reality, what I see, ain't got shit. Dude, short niggas ain't got no problem getting no women where I'm from. So it's all about what you got. If you got some bread, and some clout, you good.
I think short dudes still get rejected, but I think short dudes are still getting chicks at the same time though.
Man,
But I
short
do
niggas,
think
short niggas. If a woman rejects you, she basically saying you ain't got enough money. All that you too short for me
yeah,
shit. Man,
Well, hold on, but
Kevin
I'm
Hart
saying,
woman got them at damn near 2 feet taller than him.
but that's if she know who you are though. We talking about regulars. We talking about just regular guys in the world. If that's what I'm saying, like if you see
Sack
that woman,
chasers know who got the money, bro.
you said what?
Sack chasers know who got the money.
Yeah, but everybody
They
in it.
come
But here's the thing.
outside and they see who mingle with who and who know who shaking hands with who. They know.
I'm just talking about.
They know.
Let's say you got the regular guy though, just at the grocery store, short, super short. He is gonna have some trouble still. We talking about just more regular settings. We not talking about in the scene. You
Okay.
pulling up in a Rari or a Lambo or something, or
Right.
you got the chains and shit on.
Hmm.
Regular scene, that guy gonna struggle a little bit if he don't still, because like the first form of like impression on a female is gonna be the the attraction, whether she's attracted to you, the height, the physique, the smells, all that good stuff. But let's say you got more of an average type guy, he might have to compensate with other things to outweigh the shortness. But that
Short niggas
shortness gonna be
always
a
do
big
that.
factor.
When I
That's
used to
true.
meet females in my truck, they used to tell me to get out to see how tall I was. They say only short niggas drive truck.
Oh, hey, I got a truck too. I ain't crazy short though. I'm like 5'10". I got a
Oh,
You
truck
okay.
fake
though.
tall.
Okay.
Huh?
Fake tall is
Fake
crazy.
tall.
Fake tall, 5'10", fake tall is crazy.
You got a five on you, JB?
I got a 5, bruh.
Damn.
5 in the front. Yeah, boy. I don't reach the 6.
Damn.
I don't reach the 6. I'm
I think Bree
disqualified.
taller than you.
Bree do like she tall. Oh shit, niggas about to roast me on here.
I'm only
Damn.
5'8".
Hey, hold on. I gotta answer a commenter. Yeah, I don't do panels, man, just because I got real busy after a while, and it just was too much trying to get everybody together. And my, my co-host or my host, she was supposed to be doing it for me, and it wasn't working out like that. So yeah, I just had to stop. Bree, how tall you is?
5'8".
Oh, I'm taller than you.
He
Yeah,
taller
sit
than
down.
me.
No, when
Yeah,
Bree
sit
put
down.
on heels, she got you.
She got me
Yeah, I
in
do.
heels, man,
Yeah,
but
Yeah,
that's
she
why
I
you
do.
just
got you.
gotta wear sandals with me, all right?
Look at she gonna turn her head
I
back.
love
She
a
ain't
good
nothing but a
sandal.
thug.
I
A
love a
thug
good
and a
I got
heel.
sandal.
you. Put a heel on.
Yeah, it's crazy as hell. Females be like, get out, let me see how tall you is. I'm like, what?
Oh man.
That's crazy. The short shit is crazy.
It is crazy. But like you said though, I think in like short dudes are still getting chicks. They definitely still
Yeah.
getting girls.
Cause
But
they
I think that
funny.
Most
narrative,
most of the world is short, motherfucker.
that
Like
is true. Yeah, now that is true. That is
it's
true.
not like it's just an abundance of fucking giants running through this motherfucker.
Yeah, I think they maybe overemphasize or prioritize the dudes who are 6. I think they might
Yeah,
have maybe a quicker entrance to the
yeah,
chick. If he
yeah,
come up and say something, he got an easier in opposed to the dude who just, because if you hear a lot of these chicks talk, they all saying that they would like a dude that's 6 foot at
yeah.
least.
My son's 6 foot. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Man too. Yeah.
Hey,
Think
you
about
know
it.
what? I don't know if y'all ever seen that event, right? I came across it. I don't know how I come across it, but it was actually some cool shit. But I don't want to go because it's gonna make me feel short. But it's a
What?
tall people event.
I
oh, I
seen
heard
that.
about that.
Did you
You
it
I
was
see?
seen
like in
that.
another state. It was a lot of white
Yeah,
people
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
seen that.
Every motherfucker in there was damn near
You see them
7 feet
girls
tall.
that was like six,
Yo,
7. Them was
Six,
some
eight,
nice.
tall.
6'10", tall ass girls.
It
That's
was
wild.
tall. They was tall. I seen that.
That's
I
crazy.
would date a
The
tall
dude that
girl.
had the microphone was 6'8", and everybody in there made him look short.
Damn.
Listen, my baby is 5 months now. She's already over 2 feet. My baby gonna be tall because I did he tall.
I feel that.
Amazing.
My wife
That's
taught me
right.
and her like the same height.
Yeah,
Me,
my
me and my
daughter be
wife.
probably about a good 5'9", 5'10". Her
Yeah.
siblings are.
Yeah.
One of her brothers, he's what 13 and he's 6'2".
Mm.
See, I don't like tall girls. The butt to waist ratio be off.
Yeah, them
When
legs
you
be
try to hit
long.
it from the back, tall girls, they booty be all the way up here and shit.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Ah, he'll
Like
say
girl,
the
You're
move that
booty.
leg
ignorant.
This
over.
shit, they legs too
You gotta
long, man.
spread
They
the
booty
legs
be
different.
all on your motherfucking chest. God damn it.
Well, that's the only thing that's gonna be long. Can't have no short legs with a long torso. How
Yeah.
tall?
Yeah.
Tall, cause you from the waist to the head, you 4 extra feet. What?
I just saying, a
You know,
tall
some
girl,
people
you
built
got to
like
do
that.
missionary with tall girls, or you got to put motherfucking pillows up under your knees. They motherfucking booty be too high.
Oh
Oh
my god.
shit.
It do.
That is insane.
It is.
The same be so insane.
They have a big
Oh,
old butt like Bree.
Y'all,
Bree got a big old butt. Bree got a huge butt.
oh damn.
Bree
baby, I
packing.
wish I
Good looking.
could baby at home
But
sometime.
Bree is
You
short to
say you
me. You
can
say
leave it
you
at
five
home.
eight, 5'9"?
5'8".
Yeah, she's short to me.
5'8" with a big old rump. All right.
Mhm.
Insane.
I said she got
Look,
both
and
of
here
them.
I am, the shortest person on here.
I told you is.
5'5".
Oh yeah, you little.
Oh, you're
You
the
be seeming
shortest.
like you taller though.
Yeah, because I have longer legs.
Ah, long legs, short torso.
Yep.
Okay.
Amazing. Yeah,
Yep, there it is. Because a lot of people they think I'm taller than us. Like, place me next to somebody short, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh damn, okay,
Okay.
They're gonna drag you, Kimmy. It's your turn.
ain't nobody gonna drag me. They don't even know me.
Jamal got some
Word.
videos somewhere. Post the
They
ones when
can
they
go to hell. They can go to hell.
y'all ass crazy as hell.
dragging
Hey,
Kimmy.
Five ish
Val,
is
listen.
good.
When you had put that, I swear to God, you had put a real and I don't know. You know, I went down a rabbit hole in the comments. I swear, y'all, I was going back and forth with a dude for like 45 minutes. And what made me stop, besides I had something to do, I was like, okay, I'm done. I got stuff to do. This was fun or whatever. He's like, I was bullied as a kid, so nothing you're saying hurts me, and we're not done till I'm done. When he told me he was bullied as a kid, I was like, oh,
Uh,
I ain't gonna win this one. I'm gonna let his
nah.
ass have it. 'Cause he been wanting to win he been wanting to win his whole life. Gonna have it.
One
Gonna
dude
have
told
it.
me, he's like, don't nobody want her no way. The girl in the green, don't nobody want her no way. And I was like, you a motherfucking lie. It took
Yeah,
him
I'm still in
5 days.
Chicago.
Huh?
No,
I'm
I
reading
was
the
responding to
comment.
the comment.
Oh,
Go ahead, go ahead.
It took that nigga 5 days to come back. It was some laughing emoji. I'm like, it's been 5 days. Your shit is null and void. He had a
yeah.
whole
For
page. He had that page unlocked. I went straight to his fucking page. He ain't got no women on that page. It's all niggas. It's all dicks and baby oil on his whole motherfucking page. Ain't no women. I'm like, how
dick,
you gonna talk about somebody don't want me? Ain't a woman on your damn page. It's all men. You better quit playing with me.
dicks and baby oil is crazy.
That's it. It's just pictures of him and niggas. It smelled like incense
Ah,
in that motherfucking room. Ain't shit in there but him and niggas with his sticky mouth ass. Talking about somebody don't want cut it the fuck out.
There's
I'm like, you had the nerve to leave that page unlocked so I can get to it.
for the woman to love a
Wrong
man.
choice.
that is crazy. This is
Yeah,
on
you know
Instagram.
what? It is though. V, he said it's best for a woman to love a man more than a man loves a woman. Yeah, that's absolutely
Yeah.
true. And I'm gonna just give y'all some sauce. I'm gonna give y'all my breakdown on why I say that, right?
What he say? I can't see the.
Yeah, so the reason why I say
Appreciate that
it's
porn.
best that a woman loves a man more than a man loves her is because when a man fall in love, he start making badass decisions. He don't think logically no more.
Yeah.
So it's best for her to stay loving him because her loving him right will keep him on the right track. When he fall in love, he gonna put her in front of every goddamn thing he need to get done, and he gonna start doing dumb shit. So
Yep.
I don't think it's good for a man to love a woman more than she love him,
That's why
because
I was
that
saying
shit
that
gonna throw
earlier.
him all the way the fuck off.
That's why I said that earlier. I think it should be the woman loving the man more for sure. Just because of that reason right there.
Yeah, he needs to focus on keeping y'all shit together. He don't need to be
Yep.
When
in
you
love.
say
He
it
need
like
to be
that, it don't
focused.
sound as bad.
What
Cause
he
what
don't
you
need to
mean you
be in
don't
love.
love
He
me
need to be
as much?
focused.
Right.
Okay, it
She
don't
don't
sound.
yeah, because
Thanks.
if he love her too much, he gonna fucking destroy himself trying to chase her.
And I don't need you losing focus.
And
He gonna
eventually he
lose
gonna
focus.
destroy the whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah,
Because he's
I
trying to
don't
make her
need them.
happy.
I
Yeah.
don't.
And that's what I mean by a woman that's not simplistic. If you
Yep.
get you a woman that's top notch like that and you fall in love with this bitch, you gonna go broke trying to keep her happy.
Yep.
And then she gonna leave your ass, you gonna fall, and this is why men be killing bitches. Bitch, I'm gonna get spit it all on you. How could you?
Shit, man.
Yeah, you think that shit funny to a motherfucker pop at your motherfucking doorstep. That
I
shit be
look,
real.
no.
And that's what I mean. When a nigga too fine love, a nigga rather kill you than see you with another motherfucker.
That kind of love,
Yeah, you
shit.
don't
I
That's
want
don't
that
want
type of
that kind of
love.
that's what
love.
happens when a man
Yeah.
love you more than you love him. He can't let go. All
No,
them women
baby,
that
don't
got them
love me like
stalking
that.
ass baby daddies and them niggas that won't let go and keep popping up and doing all, they love you too fucking much.
Mm-hmm.
Get it
Yeah,
A
together.
no.
logical man would never do no shit like that. Even if he loved you, he ain't gonna let you see it. Even if it
Yeah.
hurt him to death, he gonna act like it don't. He gonna cry and he gonna suffer in silence.
Yep.
Yeah, no. Definitely. Y'all see the guy that killed his girlfriend. Oh, what's that over the weekend? Driving on the expressway the wrong way on purpose.
I didn't see that.
You see that?
Yeah. Yeah, I
That's
think
out.
it was on a damn right. And it was over the weekend. I think it was either like Sunday, Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, it was a Hispanic guy, 29, and the girl was 28. He got on the expressway on purpose and started driving. He was driving into oncoming traffic. She
Damn.
she died. He lived. You know that's how it always be.
Damn.
Man,
That's crazy.
shit. I got a customer. You remember my customer that got the one leg and the one arm?
Mm, mm, no,
The
one
short customer I got, you don't remember him?
was he kind of heavy
That's
set,
how he
dude?
lost his
Light
motherfucking
skin?
leg. He was in the car with his female and she fell asleep at the wheel and crashed that motherfucker and he lost his leg. And then a couple years after that, he wound up having an accident and they had to cut his fucking arm off.
Damn. I think,
So
but he was kind of light skin, fair skin, medium skin,
yeah,
and
yeah,
short,
yeah,
right? Kind
yeah,
of
my
short and
boy. Yeah,
round,
yeah.
little chunky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should make me resent a motherfucker. You done fucked me up like this for the rest of my life.
She fell
I
asleep.
commend that dude, man. You gotta be mentally strong to deal with that type of shit. After now I can see like if you was born with a condition, you
Yeah.
used to it. But when you used to being mobile and you know what I'm saying, doing certain shit and then you gotta adjust your life like that, you gotta be
Yeah.
strong mentally to deal with that shit, man. And I
Mhm.
commend him like a motherfucker for going strong. Like he ain't let that shit bother. He still work. He got a car, got a job, crib, you know what I'm saying? No
You said
excuse.
you said a chick did it to him. What happened?
From
She
my
fell asleep.
understanding, his first accident with his leg, yeah, I think he said he was in the car with his female and she fell asleep at the wheel in the
Oh, driving.
rain or some
Oh,
shit.
okay.
Yeah, some shit like that. So yeah.
That's why I don't I don't do like road trips and driving too long and all.
That scared me a lot too.
Yeah, no, I don't even
Yeah.
want to do it. Like,
And
cause I know me, I'm not a good passenger rider. I'm not driving, and I'm not a good. I'm not gonna keep you up. I'm gonna
I'll
fall
stay,
asleep.
I'll stay up.
I'm not. I'm not
Hey,
gonna
see, it's
stay up.
hard for me to go to sleep because I be traumatized because I'm not driving. So I'm right there like,
Yeah, no, I'm not
Oh,
going.
ain't nobody driving when we go on a road trip. Nobody. I don't play none of that shit. I'm
yeah,
driving. I
That's how
know
my
I ain't
yeah.
gonna
cousin is.
kill my motherfucking self.
She
I
ain't
I ain't
letting
feel
me
that.
going.
drive
I
her down
feel
the
I
that.
don't give a
street.
fuck where we going. I'm driving. Fuck that
Yeah, I
shit. I don't
respect that.
trust nobody with my life. I
Yeah.
remember we drove to motherfucking Atlanta. Boy, we come around them motherfucking mountains. I said, boy, if somebody else was driving, I would shit on myself. I swear
Yeah,
to
that
God,
shit
I
be
would.
scary. That's how I be
Them
feeling
motherfucking
if my
mountains
wife be
look
driving.
dangerous. Them bitches don't even got no rails on them motherfuckers, boy.
Hmm.
Yeah, dog. That's why I put me. I'm getting on the plane. I'll meet y'all there.
Man, I
Exactly.
drove to Atlanta twice. Well, no, the first time we was in a Sprinter. We had a driver. The second time I drove, and I ain't been back. That was the worst road trip I ever had. On some real shit. Never do
Yeah,
that shit again.
I
I've
forgot
drove
y'all
to Texas
y'all coming a
twice.
different way.
Yeah, it took me 12 hours to get to Atlanta. My dumb ass got out work. I worked 12 hours, got off because they had a Chicago invades Atlanta, some shit. And my
Yeah,
girl at the time, I had told her earlier that week that we was going, so she packed and ready to go. I ain't factor in on my ass been working all motherfucking day. And I didn't factor in that I don't like other motherfuckers driving me. So I wasn't letting her drive.
yeah.
So now I done work for 12 hours and I gotta drive for 12 hours. And on top of that, I had them rims on my car. That's when I had that motherfucking Lexus. I had
Oh
rims
man.
on my car with paper thin ass tires with no spare tire.
Ooh, oh
So I
yeah.
had to
That's a tough
drive
ride.
them there 875, 80 miles all the way to Atlanta. The
Dang.
longest motherfucking trip I ever had in my life.
Oh
Never
yeah, that's a
again.
horrible. Yeah,
Mm.
because
Getting
you
on
got to
the
go through the
plane.
mountains coming from that way.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
and this the first time I ever seen the 18 wheeler. The fucking brakes blew out on that motherfucker. I didn't even know that they got like the little ditches on the side of the E-way that they can pull in if they brakes go out. I didn't. You seen that shit before?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's like a whole nother pull off full of sand and shit. So when they brakes blow out coming around the mountains and shit, they can't stop. So they gotta pull off in that. It's like you pull over and then they go up in the air and it gets stuck in the sand and it sink.
Sound like some
Oh
Final
wow.
Destination.
That
Right.
shit crazy as hell.
It sound
Kim,
like it.
Kim, you said you came
Man,
from you travel to
them niggas
Texas?
that drive trucks, they know what the
Uh,
fuck I'm talking
yeah.
about.
I used to live in Texas, so when I left Chicago, I drove to Texas, and then I wanted to come for Christmas, and it was last minute. I drove from Dallas back to Chicago. I think I
Ooh.
stayed here not even a full 48 hours and drove back to Dallas.
Damn. Yeah, see, I'm not good for long hours driving, man. I'm good
I,
for like 4 hours. That's it. Up and
listen,
Yeah,
down
me
like
I
too.
that.
Now
I
my
ain't think I
max is
was gonna
4
make it.
hours.
I ain't even gonna tell you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't think I was gonna make it. I didn't think I
Yeah,
was gonna make it, but I was like, it's one of the things like you ain't had no choice.
yeah.
Shit, we just went to the Dales last weekend. That was 2.5 hours. I got
That
there
ain't
quick.
shit compared to driving to
Yeah, four and a
Texas.
half. That's smooth.
No, hell no. Texas is what, 24 hours, 22
No, that
hours?
was it took me 16 hours.
16. I
That
got a
shit.
buddy that done made a
Oof.
trip like that. He
I
went
would never
from
do no shit like
he
that.
went from where I'm at all the way back up the to Indiana. Yeah, I
He's,
think it was like 16, 17 hours or something like that.
he said
Terrible.
he's driving to
Yeah.
Florida from Chicago. That's a long ass
That's a
drive.
long ass drive.
Oh, that's a long ass drive. I think my son, no, my son, I'm sorry. He drove from Atlanta because he was staying in Atlanta then. And we went on a cruise that year. And he drove from Atlanta to Miami and then got on the boat. Because I didn't even know he drove. He got them. And we get off the boat. He go get in the car. I'm like, nigga, you ain't going to the airport? He like, no, we drove down here. I'm like, what?
I think in that
So
instance it might be a little bit better because
3 hours,
bags and
I think
shit.
3 or 5 hours. Something
Yeah,
like
No, that's not bad compared to what I was doing. Shoot. But
that.
yeah,
I
Man,
prefer to get on the plane. Just put
yeah.
me on
Six,
the plane.
Put me
16
on the
hours. You got to
plane.
be a little serial killer. I got to watch out for you, big mama. Yeah,
But
you
you know
different.
what though? I
You is
haven't
different.
been on a plane longer than 6 hours, bruh.
What's the
Like I'm scared of them long ass 12
I
and
think my
18
longest
hour
flight,
ass flights, bruh. That's
Yeah,
why I
my
ain't never
longest
been to
flight is when we
Thailand. I
went
want
to
to
the
go to
DR. That
Thailand
was,
bad as hell.
yeah.
oh
I'm
yeah,
scared of
you
that
gonna
shit.
spend
That
a
one
day
with
traveling.
Thailand too. Yeah, I had a buddy just went to Africa. I think he said it was like 18 hours to go to Africa. He went like a week ago.
That's
18-hour
that's like
flight.
a 2 week trip though. You can't just go there for a weekend. It take a day to get
Yeah, he
there
should
and a
have went
day
longer.
back. Shit.
Yeah, I think he was only there for no, he was there from like 7 days, I think. It should have been
Yeah.
longer though.
It should
Yeah.
have been longer. Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
got a they got a tour in Egypt, right? It's a 14-day tour and a 24-day tour.
Mm.
And I
I
just
ain't
can't
doing
I, I
24
can't
days.
I can't be gone for 2 weeks, bruh.
24 days is just too long for me.
It's too long.
That is a long time.
That's a
Long
long
as
time.
fuck.
Yeah,
Like
that's a while.
it's
I
not
feel like
even
after a,
realistic.
I feel like after a week I'll be ready to go back home. I
Exactly.
Shit.
just know me.
I didn't
Man,
get
You
you
not
give me a
alone.
good 5 days.
Yeah, yeah.
A good
That shit
yeah,
five
Four
happened
days
days,
is
I'm
too.
ready.
good.
Yeah,
4 days, I'm
that
ready. I'm ready
Because
to go home.
ready to go
one
home.
thing about me is when I go on vacation, my vacations be expensive because I don't really do shit. So when I go out of
mhm.
town, I have me a good time. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
yeah.
if I go somewhere where that shit like lit 5 days straight, man, you know how much motherfucking money I've been and spent. All I need is 3 days. I need a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday a little bit rest and go my ass home.
Yeah.
I don't need to be nowhere where it's popping at 5, 6, 7 straight days. Fuck
I
Cause he
that
like
gonna
shit.
go to
I like
sleep when
ins
he get there.
but I like inserting
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna do
couple of
some
days
rest.
just to do nothing though too. You need at least like maybe two days of like I ain't doing that really. I'm just kind of fucking off.
Hey,
Man,
check
so
this
that's the
out.
thing. That's the thing, though. Like you can do
Maul
that
is
when you
gonna go
go.
to sleep. Hear me when
Yeah,
I done been out of town with him more than twice. He's gonna go to
yeah. I'm
sleep.
definitely gonna get my sleep because you. So the thing about it is this: you ain't gonna get no all day out of me. Either you getting morning, noon, or night. You need to pick one. All
He
right.
will sleep.
You said
Whichever
a
one
few
you
hours.
want, that I'm gonna take a nap on the other time. I'm
Oh,
not
so you
out
can't
all
do a
night.
full day?
Because here's the thing, what people don't understand is this, right? When I go out of town, I usually be going out of town out of gas anyway. I go out of I work on the weekend. So I've been in work fucking 14, 15-hour days, 3 days straight, and then get on the plane, get dressed, go outside, party. I ain't even been to sleep none. You feel what I'm saying? I'm out of
Yeah.
gas before I even get on vacation. And then motherfucker think I'm finna hang out with their ass all day. Y'all need some sleep, motherfucker. I've been working my ass off.
Oh shit.
Do you know how sleepy you be when you didn't work 12 motherfucking hours and go straight to the airport, fly,
Oh yeah, that's rough.
and then don't get take a nap or nothing, just go straight there, get dressed, go outside and party that night. You
I'm
you
going to
you
sleep in
you
the
summon
club.
up that energy
But
for that night, but the next day, nigga,
nah, that's why you got on the silk pajamas, man. You got that energy, dog. Let's do it. That's why you got on the silk, man. You
I'm at
it's
home,
different.
motherfuckers. I ain't outside. Fuck
You up,
shit.
man.
Man, I be in the crib. I like my crib, goddamn it. Man,
I feel
shit.
it.
I get my money's worth. Fuck that
Yeah, I
shit.
feel that. I feel that.
I
Now
ain't
on
gonna lie.
vacation, man, I try and sacrifice some time just to, get as much done as I can just to, experience shit. But that's why I say I gotta insert like another 2 days just to relax and recoup, get all the sleep and shit. But them other days, I try and just be full day.
Yeah, now I do like it when I go out of town. I'm waking up early. I want to start. I want to get my day started early. I can't just sit
Yeah, I'm
around
that
and try.
person.
What we doing,
Yep.
y'all? I don't care what y'all doing. I'm finna go. I'm
Yep.
gonna find something to do.
I came,
I leave
congratulations on
everybody.
your crib.
Yep.
Huh?
No, I was telling Hakeem, he said he in his new
Oh,
crib. I said congratulations. Yeah, man.
congratulations, sir.
Yeah, man. Like so that's how Phoebe is. When we went out of town, her ass is up at 5:30 in the morning, the motherfucking pool on the floaty. I wake up to
Damn.
piss. Her motherfucking ass got the Bluetooth speaker on in the pool. I'm like, girl, it's 5:30 in the fucking morning. What are you
Yeah, I
doing?
That's
ain't wake.
wild.
I ain't talking about that early now.
See, I'm up. I'm up, but I'm not in the pool that early. That's crazy.
Yeah, I might still
I'm
be
not in the
laying in the
pool.
bed, but
Yeah.
I 5:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, she like to get up early, man. But I mean, I get up early. But see, the thing about it is this with me. If I get up too early and say like we do breakfast or brunch or some shit, we gonna have some
Mm.
drinks. And I'm saying out of town. Out of
Yeah.
town, I drink early. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Man,
Yeah.
I'm old, man. About 4, 5 o'clock, I need a nap, bro.
That
Damn, man,
midday,
not a
that
nap.
midday recharge.
Yeah, about 4, 5 o'clock, I need a nap, bro.
I ain't mad at
Midday
that.
recharge. I can't wait to get ready to go out of town again.
Yo, what's
Yeah,
y'all
we
next
finna get ready to
destination?
go. We going to Atlanta Saturday. I gotta be on
Oh
stage
yeah.
with Kendra G.
Oh, that's what is
That's gonna
this
be
month? I
exciting.
was wondering was it
Yeah,
when
yeah,
was it August or
it's this
September?
Saturday. Yeah, yeah, this Saturday, and then we all going on a cruise for my birthday. So that's the next.
The crew going with you on Saturday.
No, only I think it's about six of us. Only about six.
Only that's a lot of damn people.
Six people ain't a lot of people.
It is.
That's a little group.
That's
Six
enough.
people.
That's too many.
6 people. That's a good little bit.
Yeah,
Six
that's a
people is
lot.
not no big group,
It's like a
motherfucker.
little
That's a group.
entourage, man.
He got
Man,
hey,
it's just
Security.
a
He got
couple
security.
motherfuckers.
he definitely got security. They all packing.
Hey. Oh shit.
They all pack. Them ladies packing. I don't care what
No,
nobody say.
if we go out down there, I'm definitely getting me a bodyguard. I ain't fucking around.
I
I
feel
don't want
that.
to be wrapped up in nobody's bullshit.
Yeah.
Them ladies gonna come get
How
you.
long? How long y'all gonna be down there for? I know you said Saturday the
For
show.
the weekend.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah,
all
I
3 days.
actually called my homie this morning to give me some bodyguards numbers, man. I need a bodyguard for the whole motherfucking weekend. On the real.
No, I
I
feel that.
man, look, too much dumb shit. And now I don't know who. Everybody know my face now. Everywhere I go is your goof ass and all this shit. I ain't got used to this shit yet.
Yeah. That
I
shit
ain't got
is
used
kind
to
of
this shit
crazy.
yet, man. That
Yeah,
shit be making me nervous, bro.
that is true.
They just be looking at you randomly. Yo, goof
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Everywhere I
Look.
go now is like motherfucker want to take pictures with me and shit, and it's your goof ass and you you dude off the internet, ain't you? I was in fucking 7-Eleven around the corner the other day.
No.
Motherfucker was in a fucking pop truck, got out. He like, You buddy, damn, I ain't know you be out here, Joe. What the
See,
fuck?
that's
This
how
shit is
them little
crazy.
Oh
girls
damn,
was
that's
in
crazy.
Walmart. They recognized you. I'm telling you, they knew who you was.
Man, that shit is crazy, man.
They wanted to say it so bad. They probably like goof ass. Is that how you say it? Goof ass.
Goofus. I think that's him.
Man, that shit funny as hell, man. So yeah.
Yo.
But
Yeah.
yeah. Well, we had a good time tonight, man. Y'all give out y'all acts, man. We gonna cut it off, man. I appreciate all y'all for tapping in. As always, a treat when real players meet as usual.
Oh, as
Hey,
usual, I am Miss K Kamari, whatever Kim. IG at KUC25, Facebook Kamari Petty, and what else am I on? I am on TikTok, Legally Petty on TikTok. There we go.
mm,
Very
The
good.
merch coming soon, y'all. Merch coming soon.
yes, sir.
D.
Y'all gonna give out y'all acts?
I was letting Miss Bree go. Ladies first.
Ah. Well,
Yeah.
it's your girl
Gentlemen.
Bree. My ad is my IG is Bree Sunshine. My Facebook is Sabrina Bree Sunshine Cook. Tap in.
You know you owe when your Facebook page is your first and last name.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't do that.
Man, it's my first and
Don't
last
do that.
name.
Mine
Shit,
is
I'm on.
too.
Now,
Yeah, I got you on the hats too. And for the record, y'all, don't think me and Kai y'all is into it, man. That's my homegirl. I had to make some viral clips because I'm gonna use this video and clip it. I know people like when
There
we
you go.
argue, so
There you
she
go.
she don't know when I be trolling. She be taking shit too serious.
No, but what
Oh,
was
they must have
crazy?
seen. I had to,
she
hey,
hung up on
JB,
you
I
because
had to hang up on him on one of the lives. I cut him off in the
Yeah,
middle.
I be
Oh
trolling
yeah.
like I be having to
Yeah.
get them clips, man. People like bullshit, man. I don't take this
But
shit personal. When I
but
get on
y'all,
the internet, I got my actor's face on, man.
hey, but you was just turned on the Facebook live. That's why I was kind of shocked that she like got triggered because I'm like, bro, I was just watching the Facebook live. You was turning up on there
Yeah,
way
man,
harder.
because
So I'm like, I don't know.
yeah, I don't want it to get boring. I got to give people some turn. I don't mind being an asshole, but they got to know when I'm in character. They can't be taking this shit personal, man.
I feel
You got
that.
to chill, bro. I just be trolling.
I feel
I'm
that,
trying to
man.
get all us paid. Them clips, you see them clips with me and Toya when we was on there, the shit went viral because we got into it.
It did, yeah. Nah, that's facts.
That's
Yep,
what people
shit,
want to see.
yep.
and going back viral again.
They
I'm like,
love it.
yeah, and I'm like, here they go again with the fuck shit. Here they
Yeah,
go.
that's because I got more followers now. I got a whole nother fucking entourage of people that ain't even saw that shit yet.
Yeah.
And them
Damn.
people going crazy like they.
So yeah,
That's
that's what
why
we
they're
doing, man.
single
We
and they'll
talking.
never have a man. Nobody likes them.
Hey,
I go to
watch.
hell.
So yeah, man. Yeah, man. We gonna keep rocking on the panels, man. Kai is my girl, and we be on Facebook on Tuesdays. You can check me and Kai out on Tuesdays. On Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and I'm gonna do YouTube on Tuesday nights after I get off with Kai, and probably I might do either Wednesdays too or Sundays. I'm trying to figure out because I want to put together a solid panel. I want the same people, and I might add a two, a few here, and new people here and there, but I want to try to keep the same people on the panel so we can vibe out and rock out, man. I
Yes, sir.
appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, man. Y'all always support me. Y'all know my birthday coming up, so y'all can always support my channel, man, and keep running the views up, keep sharing. Ricky Smiley shared my shit earlier, man. Shout out to him, man. I appreciate him for sharing the well, a lot of celebrities do, so shout out to all the celebrities that's rocking with me for that matter. Um,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
yeah, and this weekend I will be in the Vest Fest on stage with Kendra G. So make sure y'all lock into that. Um, I'm gonna be a guest appearance on stage, and I'm gonna be sharp as hell. My outfit coming in tomorrow, and I'm
What
gonna look
color pajamas you got?
black.
Pajamas.
Black.
Oh, got the black silk pajamas out there.
Yes, sir. I'm
He
going in
got
that
the
silky
custom joints on
smooth.
the way.
Yeah.
I'm
Funny as
going in
hell.
that silky smooth, baby. I can't wait.
I
This
know
my
for
Funny.
sure.
signature. I'm gonna have goof ass silky pajamas coming out too. I'm gonna
Hell
put my
I
yeah.
logo
believe
on
you.
the back of
You
these
look,
motherfuckers.
you see, that's why I wore my pajamas. I said, I'm
Hey,
finna
Okay.
Trojan Mall and wear my pajamas. I just left my ice in the car, so I settled for the little gold chain.
No, you gotta wear silk pajamas if you gonna troll me, baby. My
What do you
signature
think
is
these
silk
are?
pajama.
Oh yeah, them silk. Them
Oh,
silk.
okay,
Yeah, it's
okay,
silk.
okay. I
Yeah,
didn't see.
Let
My
me go on
camera
some
picture
like.
real low, so I
Some
that's
couldn't
light
silk.
tell.
on her, Kim. Show 'em. Put some light on.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there we
I
go.
had to make mine cute. I had to tie mine up, but
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
real
there
cute.
you
See,
go.
okay. All right, I see you.
Silky
Okay,
twins.
cool.
The
So
silky
yeah,
twins over there.
man, like I say, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, man. But I definitely when I decide which other day of the week, because I'm definitely gonna do YouTube at 8:30 every Tuesday and Facebook at 7 uh all Eastern time. And I'm gonna either incorporate a Wednesday or a Sunday. So I'll let you know how I feel tomorrow when I get out work. If I feel like doing something, I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna just send out the links, and if y'all could join, y'all could join. You
Right.
know, I appreciate y'all for having me, man, and
Yes,
till next
sir.
time.
Dakota said hi, guys. Say
All
hi,
right,
What's up,
Dakota.
baby.
little mama?
Hi.
All
Hi.
right,
All right, y'all.
Hi,
Peace.
bye.
Um,
How do I